Oh, okay, yeah.
The only one I can like run on the fly right now, starting from get go, is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Let's go.
No, go finish it.
That's where Ellis was first played.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So, last time we were together, you were introduced to the Dragonborn City. Can anybody remember what the name of it was?
Dragon City.
Dragonborn.
Mhm.
Been too long.
The
It
name
was
of the
named
Dragonborn?
Dragonborn because we can't
Yes, hang
pronounce
on,
it
hang on.
other than
Maun Rin Thamian.
Close enough. I'll take it.
Maun Rin Thamian. I have phonetic spelling and I'm still fucking it up.
This is why they told you to just refer to it as the Dragon.
the
Maun Rin
Dragonborn City.
My Rin Thamian.
Maya Sally.
Thamian.
Mayum Rin Thamian.
Mayun Rintamian.
It's not that hard.
Let me
Practice
hang on.
Dragonborn
Not
for the
thought.
character.
Thamian.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I
Mayu,
made
no,
this character
Mayum
Dragonborn
Rintamian.
so I can fucking
Alright.
use it.
You're good. All right.
Thamian.
So you entered the city.
Mhm.
You came in an underground cavern. Lots of torches of multicolored flames.
We jumped off a bridge.
Yeah, when you came out, you found out you were thousands of feet up in the air.
Gwyn didn't jump, she fell.
A city built into a canyon, basically. They had structures at the bottom, and the base, and in the walls, and bridges connecting the walls at various points in elevation. Yeah. You guys jumped off. They
Did not want to.
You quickly found out that is the fastest and most efficient way to get down, as it is a very long and steady climb both
I
ways.
don't think rangers get feather fall.
No, but
But I had it, so.
Damon has Featherfall, and you've heard from several people now that you can use that as a source of income.
Unless we run out and accidentally kill someone, then we have to pay to
Right.
revive them.
Like, yeah, I got it. Wait, spell slots?
Go back up.
Man, I've had such a long day. Yeah. Shit.
They're good to go, sir. Damn. All right.
Okay.
You met a couple of shopkeepers. Couple of shopkeepers. I think Ellis requisitions something, and the water resistant notebook. I'm just spitting this off the top of my head. It's been a while.
Wow.
Sorry.
I'm not.
He's not the
It's all
only
good.
one.
It's all
I'm
good.
sorry.
Yeah. And your living quarters was a big lot of, underground space, many buildings. You guys were taken to like an apartment complex type building. 4 stories. You're on the 3rd floor. Take all 6 rooms. Yeah, and details. That's about it. Yeah. So I think new day. I just drop a cantaloupe. Yeah, you guys took a long rest.
I almost finished my chest, but I was 1 point off.
Yeah, this is your 2nd day in the Dragonborn City. You discovered that you're freely allowed to leave and enter the city. You were told that obviously the Dragonborn also leave quite frequently, which is one of the reasons you guys came here. So monster attacks close to the city are infrequent, and the further out you get, the more danger comes. So it's up to you guys whether or not that. I think some of you still had some things you wanted to see in the city, yada yada yada. So, a new day. As I'll wake up.
No penalties, right? I'm not exhausted.
No, everybody's exhaustion is gone.
Perfect.
Oh, new day? I'm going to try to open that book again.
Oh, let's go. Lockpick.
That is... I forgot. What's it based off of?
Dex.
Dexterity.
Thanks.
Okay. Poopy.
Thank you.
Stop.
I'm not playing League.
Are you using the Thieves Tool?
Nope.
I am using Thieves' Tools, yes.
Because I know sometimes the checks include your intelligence.
That's with a specific armor set that he can make
Oh,
with
okay.
fusions.
Ooh. Oh, Damon. I had them feels, man.
Probably get back.
Is that you re-rolling?
What? No.
Oh. Because I saw
Yeah,
the
what's a
16
12?
and then you rolled a 2.
That was an intelligence from last week.
13
Oh.
days, 20 hours
Oh,
ago.
I do see that. I do see that. You're right. We do have party inspiration.
Ah,
First roll of the
I
day.
don't think I'm going to use it.
the top of the session. Ugh.
First
Top of the
time
session
that-
and trying to open a book.
Oh, yeah. All right. So,
What's
Damon,
sad
you
is
look-
I have a legitimate chance to open it. I just
Dude.
haven't rolled like above a 12.
absolutely, man. What is that? What does the 2 bring you up to? Like,
7.
oh, I thought it was. Oh, you're not. I guess you're not a dex-based character, so makes sense.
I have 3. I have 3
Yeah.
decks plus my. Oh wait, no, my bad. 8.
8 proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
Oh,
proficiency is a plus
proficiency
3.
dice, bro.
What up? What up?
I
I will stab you.
Wish I would have stabbed you for that one, man. It was awful.
Look,
Hey,
it was
we
a
all
good.
suffered, okay?
It was a good idea.
No.
It was an
Terrible
idea.
execution.
No, it
Hated
was
on
an
paper,
idea.
too. Hated on
It
paper,
certainly
too.
was an idea. So, Alice doing her normal, getting up with a crack ass of dawn.
Yep.
You
know,
So
since
weird for a
Ellis, the
half
half
elf.
elf only needs 4
only
hours. of
needs
sleep.
4 hours of sleep.
Oh wait, this
Uh,
is Kevin.
So,
Wait, whoa, we got Alex Cam?
Everybody else turned came on.
Yeah.
So, Bruno
True, man.
this
The
morning.
whole squad hasn't been here together.
Oh,
I-
wow.
Oh, stinky
Bruno
Vexera not
Will
turning on
look
their
different
camera.
this morning.
Oh,
He got highlights.
Bruno is much smaller today.
Oh,
And
They're a
with
cat.
Bruno's fear of heights, Bruno is currently a bird.
Okay. Any specific type of bird?
A blue jay.
A blue jay.
oh.
the size of a chicken.
No,
I
it's
do
a
not
slightly
realize
larger
this
than
is-
normal blue jay. However,
Mhm.
on its left wing has the glowing symbol of the mark.
I was
on
about to
it.
say, is this blue jay stronger than me?
What's your strength?
My walking speed has decreased by 5.
I mean, you can still ride fucking
Funny now.
Better Bear.
Oh, because you can't ride Bruno.
Oh, you can't, right?
No,
It's
the-
more than
the
5.
Beast of the Sky is significantly weaker
Oh,
than normal Bruno.
6.
6.
6.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I am
wow.
stronger than blue jay. That
It
time.
does
Confidence
have
a
really
lot
good decks
more.
though, with 16.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Still beating it. Okay.
So
All right. So
I will go
Ellis-
out, and I'm going to sit on the ledge of one of the of the bridges and just kind of like literally just like sitting on the ledge, just kind of looking over, just enjoying the morning before everyone else gets up.
Why don't you take a jump? I'm sure by the time you walk all the way back up, we'll be alive.
Do they have Featherfall?
I do not. Bruno does with flight.
Yes. Does anybody else do anything else when they first wake up?
Working on that box.
hmm.
If not,
have-
no big deal.
Oh, I have an errand that I want to do, but maybe with
Yeah.
everybody else later. Now that I'm looking at my notes.
So, this is like a communal living space. There is no kitchen, no
Mhm.
place to store food. So what you eat
Yet.
for breakfast is on you guys yet.
Yet.
Mhm.
We
Um,
have
And again, you were told that this you get to stay here for a week for free,
And then we have to pay for
and
housing.
then you pay for your own housing. You can choose what type of place you live in. So it's up to you. Yeah. So a bit of time goes by, and you guys all wake up. Not collectively. Some of you were a little bit more tired than others. And you don't wake up, based on the sun because you all move around. But eventually, you all wake up and convene in the hallway of your third floor apartment.
New York City apartments. We're essentially in like dorm rooms, is what we're
They're
in.
they're like 20 by 20 studios. Nah,
I'm perfectly fine
yeah,
with
you're
it.
right. They're like dorm rooms.
Yeah, they're literally dorm
No
rooms.
studio.
You got
You
your
don't get a kitchenette.
yeah. No, no, no.
You got a
You-
bathroom and a sleeping space.
You might have like some desk space if you want to plug in something, but
Yeah.
you know.
You better have a futon because that's all the space you're getting.
Bear, go sit in the corner.
Yeah, so in the morning you will not see Bruno, except you will see a blue jay on Ellis's shoulder.
What happened to Bruno?
This is Bruno.
Where did you get the bird?
What do you mean? Where? This
Oh,
is
you can
Bruno.
change their form too.
Bruno can change his form.
Then, but
I don't know if I can make mine a bird. Pulls out notebook.
He's just gonna copy his thing.
Hey, he's never thought about a bird.
He has never conceived a single thought about a bird in his entire life.
To be fair, he's probably seen very few birds.
Bruno, it takes a bit for a connection to change form and everything, but Bruno can change form, and Bruno does not care for heights very much.
I understand that. It's too easy to go splat.
Ironically,
Can Bruno
Bruno
be
current-
revived?
Yeah, living creature. Bruno is the same size category as our halfling.
Well,
It looks like a blue jay. It's a bit bigger than a blue jay.
It's a blue jay.
that's like a two.
It's like an eagle on my fucking. It's like an eagle on my
But,
shoulder, but it just looks like a blue jay.
Are they normally that size where you live?
No, not exactly. But I mean, Bruno can probably be a little bit smaller, but he likes being big and tough, and so.
I didn't prepare snacks for a bird. I have to think of something.
Yeah, Bruno very much prefers being on the grounds, but he just feels that he may not be able to stay on the grounds in this area.
Understandable.
I don't get it.
So as you guys are discussing this, you hear some footfalls coming up the stairs. Eventually, you see a very large, soldier-esque, yellow dragonborn come up the stairs. And as soon as he comes up, you see a little bit of a surprise on his face when he sees you're all already up and out. And in Draconic,
Roar.
he says, "Do any of you speak Draconic?"
Yes.
No.
I stare at Luxon for translation.
I don't notice them.
I reply yes, and then
Okay.
see what they're gonna say.
He says, "At any point past midday, come to the Chamber of Resolution. You can ask for directions."
All right.
Chamber of Resolution?
How would I make
What
those
is this for?
feathers?
All newcomers to the city must come and greet the elders.
All right.
He just gives you a nod, turns back, walks down the stairs.
All newcomers must greet the elders.
What?
We're going to have to go to the Chamber of Resolution by midday.
What? Oh, is that a yellow? Is that a yellow dragonborn? I haven't seen one of those before.
Did they ever
He was
He said,
literally
at any
Yesterday.
point past midday.
did they
Quite happy.
did they give us the book of rules? Because I'm kind of honestly I don't know what rules they have here.
What? You
We
you
came-
faded out.
We came in and somebody asked for the book of rules. Did they ever give us the book of rules, or they just say don't
No,
kill
they
people?
didn't.
Mhm.
You have not been given a rule book yet. No.
I assume that's what we're probably going to get at the. Where do we go?
It's the Temple of Resolution. I didn't write
The
it yet.
Chamber of
Chamber
Resolution. Yeah.
After midday. Okay. All right. Well.
Where's the temple before you got your notes stolen?
It might have been. I don't fucking know.
Did
all
they
right,
ever
so-
catch that dude?
Nope.
Nope.
Not going to.
God damn.
That someone who had their car broken into. Not going to.
Fair.
The thing is, there's cameras all over the hospital. They checked them. No idea.
Who the fuck steals from a hospital?
Somebody who wanted stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Everybody always wants stuff. Hell,
Like
I want stuff.
Yeah.
How about my
You
stuff?
want your stuff back?
I want my stuff.
All right. So
All right. Is there anything we want to do before we do that? So, I mean, we have half the day to do things.
I
We
want
can still
to
walk around
see-
the city a bit.
We do have to
Oh.
find out where it is as well.
I have a few more things I need to finish. I'm almost done with that chest. They're just like this small. I can't get the hinge right.
The chest for what?
Reserving stuff.
Preserving.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
What did you need to do, Guinevere?
Oh, I wanted to see if we could get a package to Caden since the triennial is still technically going on.
you would have one more day.
Mm-hmm. So I have cadence payment, so they could probably send someone through and then come right back. Maybe. So
Would I have heard of this, considering I've done this a few times now?
You've
Okay.
gone to do your business and go
Yeah.
to the next place.
So, how do we do that?
I have no clue. But we ask around.
What would that be called?
A package delivery, a courier
A
service.
postal carrier.
A mailman?
All male are men. That one was
And
horrible.
if you-
Sorry.
No, woman.
And it'd be-
Alice is just kind of like looking at you kind of blankly. New concepts.
So that's what I want to do.
Well, okay, let's ask someone nearby. Do we see any Dragonborn nearby?
well, are you leaving your building?
Do I see any in the building first?
No. Yeah, so you guys take up all of the third floor. There's 6 rooms, and they're pretty much all to
Third floor party.
Third floor. Woot.
There's like one empty room in the corner. We pity the bastard that gets put in there.
You guys hear stomping from below and like pounding up or pounding from below and stomping from above. Like, shut the fuck up!
Get the steps.
Oh, they're having a rager up there.
Yeah. So
I just there really would just be one empty room. That's perfect.
you guys exit the building, and you've come through this way twice now, and the streets of these like guest houses and like outsider, places of residence were pretty empty. The only like dragonborn that you've seen have been at the entrance to this open cavern.
Mm-hmm.
You actually haven't seen any like walking around within here. So if that's what you're looking for, you.
How many
however,
other races do we see around here?
So I was actually just about to get to that. As you guys leave the building, the only other individual that you see other than yourselves is a little fella, probably around Gwen's height. All kinds of belts, buckles, and doodads hanging off of his clothes. It's hard to tell what race he is. He's got like goggles and face masks and all sorts of things.
It's not a dire gnome.
Might be. I don't fucking know. But he's at a. It looks like a single level housing complex. He's got his own place. Like a street down from you guys, and you see him out like moving a bunch of shit around and like taking stuff out of the building and putting stuff back in. It looks like he's reorganizing.
Wonder who that is.
I don't know. Hi.
Oh, don't. What if they come over?
Oh, you don't want to make more friends, Kevin?
Not them.
Not that.
Is it because they're small?
It's because they're annoying.
So Ellis, you yell over hi, and the individual turns to look at you, and immediately goes back to doing what they're doing. Doesn't wave, doesn't say hi, doesn't do anything.
Oh, maybe they know about your courier thing. Excuse me. I'll go running up.
Blatantly ignoring you. Yeah,
Excuse
if you
me?
run up to them, they stop and they pull their goggles up. What?
We need to transport a large amount of money. Do you know the best
Oh
way
my-
we can get like a courier to?
All right. So now that you're up to this individual, you see that this guy has hair everywhere. Like, every inch of his face is covered with hair. He's got this oddly like circular curly red beard. Like you see hair coming out of his ears. Like his eyebrows are super thick. Like you see the hair poking out from underneath the hat that he has on. And I mean, you've met a couple of small people so far, but you still like have a hard time telling them apart. So it doesn't look necessarily like Gwen does.
Maybe males of halflings are just very hairy.
Could be.
So we need to transfer a large sum of money to the empty city, to the guard captain there. Do you know how we can do that?
No. And immediately goes back to moving stuff.
He doesn't know.
Thank you,
Kevin.
Alice.
Can you stop yelling? It's early still.
Is it? I've been up for hours.
Shakes his head and goes back to moving his shit.
Thank you. And I'll go run back to the rest of the group.
And you guys actually have to pass him to get over to the entrance of the cavern where the rest of the Dragonborn are. And
Kevin,
Yes.
do you want a replacement horn?
Oh, heck no. I've seen what you do. I don't want to cut up the other horn.
I said you have a perfectly good stub right there. That's what I would be replacing.
What stuff?
You're missing a horn.
What? I'm gonna grab my full horn. No, I'm not.
The other one.
What other one? Are you making fun of my hairdo?
No, you're missing a horn.
Dude, you don't talk about that. I was born like this.
What does it look like? I thought you said it was like shaven down.
Oh yeah, I've manicured it. I shaved it down so it doesn't grow back.
I've manicured it.
It looks shaven down. I don't think that's natural.
It's called a fade.
Fade into what?
Into nothing. You shave it down.
Why?
Why do you have that? And I'm gonna point at the robot creature.
Because he's useful?
Damon has horns as well, right?
Yeah, I have two
Yep.
very long horns that go straight up.
Okay,
Like,
well,
I'll
Professor,
take that as a no then.
I mean, what do you have to offer?
I was thinking I could make something. You tend to attack with it, so I was thinking I could, I don't know, make it shock or something.
Well, see, the reason I don't replace them is because I've tried adding things to it, and I've noticed that I hit less hard, and they tend to break and fall off if I put something there.
I mean, I'm pretty good at making things. We could try if you want.
Okay, yeah, if you make something, I'll take a look. I mean, if you give me a gold or two, I'll wear it for you.
I was actually thinking of charging you for it.
What? But I'm wearing it. People are gonna see it on me. That's... Yeah, you have to pay me to advertise your work.
I don't advertise.
And that's why you don't get clients.
No.
hey, you two. Well, we're going this way, so if y'all want to continue discussing accessories, you're more than welcome to. But I'm gonna go find someone who can make this delivery.
Do I see any, like, religious building or any type of church? I don't know if dragons would have a church.
Not in this room.
I'm gonna keep an eye
how-
out for that as we walk.
However, you guys have moved in and out of the complex for a while now, like a whole day. You have seen several symbols of Bahamut, like very very thinly spread throughout places, but they have been there, and that would be the only symbol you would have seen.
Um,
Nobody's playing anybody of Bahamut, right? Yeah.
no, but I am looking.
I'm a
Bahamut.
worshiper of Bahamut. No.
What's a Bahamut?
I'm looking for the symbol because I don't know what it looks like. Is it just like the
It
crest
just
of a
looks
dragon?
like a dragon. Yeah.
A dragon head. It's a dragon head on a
Dragon
pike.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna
That
keep
was-
my
that
eye
was a
out
paper
for
I
any
ran.
holy building or any place of like religious
A lot of dead gods.
subtext.
All right.
That's still the best way. I want Bahamut's head on like a warhammer stick. It just sounds like Bahamut's head on a pike.
Talking, but thing. Ow.
It's like one of those alligator things.
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
You just bonk and close it and just rip it off.
So,
I call those
Damon.
chip grabbers.
Mhm.
Grapple check and just
it's
flail him.
it's gonna be rough. However, I need you to make a perception check.
You got this. I believe in you.
You say
I don't
perception?
actually.
Yeah.
For Damon.
Let's go, Dame.
Oh, for Damon.
Holy shit!
What do we get? What do we get?
17!
Hell yeah! So Damon, as you guys are walking towards the entrance of the cavern, you don't directly pass this individual's home where he's rearranging things, but you do get close enough that you can recognize a lot of the stuff that he's moving around are things that you recognize, like a lot of bulk materials and tools. It looks like he's not necessarily an artificer, but maybe a smithy or an alchemist of some sort.
Herbalism
Um,
supplies?
But yeah, just wanted to point that out as you guys are walking by the individual.
I immediately, like, as we're walking by, I just walk over to him. Not even telling the party anything, just walk over to him.
Just
What sort of craft do you do?
he looks up, kind of like gives you a once over, and then sees.
I'm assuming he looks like a dwarf.
Yes and no. He definitely has dwarf-like features.
I just thought he was a hairy goblin. Like a big furball goblin.
I will proceed to do the rest of my conversation in Dwarvish
Yeah.
just because.
He looks at you, and sees all the things on your person, and then sees Bear obviously next to you. And he goes back, but isn't as standoffish as he was with Ellis. Says, "Who's asking?"
Damon, I'm new here and I was looking to buy supplies and thinking maybe I could get them from you in the future.
I don't sell supplies, but I do sell. I take custom orders. Sort of work you into.
I do a bit of alchemy, I do a bit of glassblowing, I do a bit of smithing, I do a bit of lockpicking, and I do just generally tinkering, and I work with the arcane arts.
He stops for a second. Then he goes back, "You're one of them artificers, aren't you?"
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of just arcane smithing. That's what my dad did. That's what I do. He puts down his this box that he's carrying, kind of wipes his hand off. He puts his hand out. Shake.
I stare at it for 2-3 seconds, then and shake.
Karseni Level Pebble.
Just to be clear, I was speaking all this in
Level?
Dwarvish.
Pebble?
Level Pebble. Yeah.
Okay, can you just hang on?
Yeah, give me a
I
second.
need spelling for the first name.
No,
I think
no
I can-
spelling. Give no spelling.
I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you don't want to see it, don't look at the chat.
I
Label as a spoiler.
How do you
yes,
do that?
label as a spoiler.
I actually don't know how to do that.
Neither do I.
Do / spoiler before. Hold on, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I see it.
How do you do it?
There's an option.
Yeah,
under-
there's a tag you can put on it.
Oh, maybe not.
I haven't opened this in so long.
okay.
It's
done
like
the same
stuck
way you make
together.
things italics, but I don't remember what you put around the text.
I thought it was
Okay, so that's one less S than I thought it would be.
Somebody
Arseni
was.
Level Pebble.
Ah, fuck, I saw it. I spelled it wrong, but I don't care.
Oh, I thought
I
you
spelled
were
it Carseni with an
level,
I
not
instead of a Y.
level.
No, Level Pebble. Yeah.
Level Pebble? Oh, level. I
was-
thought I heard
I
level.
was thinking level, you know, like a leveler.
I can see it, but no. Oh yeah, he introduces himself. It's Carseni Level Pebble.
That got me. Almost got a spit take.
So has he been responding in Dwarvish or has he been
He has
responding
been.
in
He has been responding in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Yeah, not even like a hiccup. He didn't like look at you funny when you did it. He just instantly started responding in Dwarvish.
What sort of things do you have anything to show?
Not really. Just got in with the teleport a couple days ago. Still getting things set up.
Hmm.
I do all of my work here, so you know, every couple of years, I got a huge backlog that I have to come take care of.
Do you have a smith in there?
I will in like a day or two.
Will you be willing to rent it out? I don't have a smithy currently available to me.
I mean, I'm usually working on it pretty much all day, but sure.
Thank you. And I turn around and walk away.
Like you guys all see this little conversation happen, and then like Damon just like about faces and walks away, and this guy's like,
Sounds about right for Damon's communications.
Why did whatever language he was speaking sound so angry?
they're hungry. They're always hungry.
Every
There's definitely some swear words in there back and forth just
I
because
speak,
Were they-
Dwarvish.
I speak Dwarvish.
Were
so
they-
I know.
were they arguing?
No.
No.
Just talking about the smithy.
It's like Russians. That was a very good game. Let's play another.
Yeah. It's like it just sounded so aggressive the entire time.
That's just how Dwarvish is.
Are dwarves aggressive?
Depends on the dwarf.
Depends
Yes.
if they have alcohol in them or not.
Like dwarves are born with alcohol level of like 0.1.
That's what I'm talking about. No alcohol? Angry dwarf.
Some alcohol, happy dwarf. A lot of alcohol, angry dwarf.
Yep.
Makes mental note.
There's a happy medium. All right, so you guys continue down the path towards the entrance of the cavern,
Yeah.
and as you know, as was the case in the last few times that you exited and entered this this room, there are a couple of Dragonborn, not necessarily standing guard because most of them don't carry weapons on them, but they are standing guard.
I say hello in my best draconic as we go by.
Most
That's
of
probably
you,
slightly
word.
mispronounced.
yeah. They look at you funny, but you know, say it back, and kind of give you a nod, but don't really interact past that.
Just say hello. I have a question. Do y'all have a courier service here?
The one says, uh, yes.
Well, I've
It is a large city, and sometimes people like to send messages from one place to another.
my package is a little more complicated. I want to send something back to the empty city to one of the guards there.
I have no idea.
Mm, do you know where you can direct me to where I could probably get an answer to that question?
Probably somebody that knows more about it than I do. Head down.
Thank you.
On the ground level or one of the other levels?
It'd be easier to find somebody there, yes.
Hey, look at the rest. Let's jump. Let's jump.
There are many guards that are out and about throughout.
Thank you. Mistakes were made.
Now, do I want to let Bear splat and bring him back? Because that'll be cheaper? Spell slot wise?
Oh my jeebus.
We're going to a city. You can just leave them behind, and not.
No,
spend
he
spell
carries
slot
my
at
shit.
all.
He carries my shit.
Alright, so we're jumping down. We're going to the level and we're jumping, right? Right?
Well, we should probably know
must
what
we-
level we're jumping to first.
Yeah, I just asked ground level.
And we also need to know where the chamber of. Oh, darn it! I
Can
forgot
you
what
even
you.
see the ground? I look down, I don't even see the ground.
Yeah, what was it? The
Wait.
Chamber of Resolution.
Resolution.
Ah.
Is.
For that, you want to head up towards the plateau. It is on the highest level.
So if we go down, we're gonna have to walk all the way up. Why don't we just go up and then just jump down further?
Okay, yes. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. We go all the way to the top. We do our thing, and then we go all the way down to the bottom by jumping.
So you guys were told at any time past midday. It is still like break of dawn.
We still have to make our asses all the way up there.
True.
It took like 4 hours just to get to the point where we are now.
It sure did.
By the time we get up there, it's about time.
You guys are about like
Midpoint.
40% up towards the top. Yeah.
Oh,
almost
so it'll definitely be midday by the time we get up there.
Like 5 hours to walk there.
Yeah, for sure.
Jesus, man.
It is.
Glad
It
I'm
is
glad
rough.
this is roleplay and not.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and 5 hours pass. Thank fuck.
Let's go.
I can't wait until I get third level spells.
How?
Fly.
Start flying.
What happens there?
I can fly. And 2 others.
Okay.
Alright. Well, let's get going. Is there a faster way up?
Lying. Teleport.
Is there a service we can pay for that to happen?
Or flight, yes. Teleport, no.
You know, how much would that be?
Usually it's about 20 to 25 gold per person.
How much AC
Let's climb some stairs.
I
Alright,
guess we're
so-
climbing.
Yep.
Climbing your way up.
About how many floors do
You're
we have
going
to
at my
climb?
pace.
Yes.
No.
There aren't really floors. So the bridges that you've seen outside are like
Mhm.
at all different intervals, horizontally and vertically on the way up. There doesn't seem any like pattern to them. But there are places like on the inside as well. But a lot of the tunnels are very windy, very thin, and don't really like. There's no signage or anything like, unless you're absolutely certain on where you're going, it's probably safer just to go straight up. So you guys take the long climb. And again, it does take a long fucking while. You pass
I have climbing gear.
you pass a few people. It starts to become sporadic, or it starts sporadically, passing people because it is still very early. But as you get like an hour or two into the climb, you do start to see other people like here and there. It's not like a steady stream or anything by any means. But it is enough that, a lot of people are coming down, greeting you. You see Dragonborns of all different shapes and sizes, some with tails, some without tails at this point, some with wings, some without wings.
What would you say the most common color dragon is?
So there's 3 most common colors. But go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I'd like to aid.
How far can
Alright,
you drive
so-
down his score?
As you say, so subtract
Well.
the D4 because of his aid.
12? I'll say you guys personally have seen a lot of blues and reds since you've gotten here. And I'll give you that much.
Blues and reds, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of evil Dragonborn.
Lots of evil. Alright. So again, periodically there are these rest stops on the way up. Some of them are with vendors, some of them are without vendors, some of them are selling refreshments on the way up. Every now and again you'll get, like someone trying to peddle trinkets and little general wares to the individuals taking rests on the way up, but they're inconsequential. About halfway through the climb, there's a part where you guys have been following a steady stream of the stairs all the way up, and it no longer goes any higher. However, the cavern doesn't split off or anything, and the only path that you can take leads to one of the stone bridges towards the other cliff face.
What time is it? If I look up, is it like noonish? The sun's right above us.
You can't see shit.
We're in
So
a
if
tunnel.
we're in like the valley,
no.
the sun would be
Yeah.
above us.
Yeah, I said that the path leads to one of the land bridges
Yeah.
outside to the other cliff face.
Yeah.
So once you get outside, it is light. You can't necessarily see the sun, based on the angle you're at, but you feel like you've been climbing for probably 2 hours or so. It might be 10 or 11 o'clock by now. So you guys are crossing the land bridge here.
Let's go across the land bridge, and there's probably a way up from there. There's gonna be a way up to this place.
How long have we been traveling for? You said
About
2
2
or so
hours.
hours.
Yeah. Why were you planning on something?
not yet.
Cool. Who are my perceptive boys? I think that's Luxon and Ellis, right?
Yeah.
I'm perceptive.
Can the 2 of you please make perception checks for me?
My perception is notable.
It's
Notably
notable, for
bad.
sure.
27.
Not that much. 15.
So Ellis, you guys are a fair bit up, but you're a curious sort, and I'm sure you're looking all around. You're looking up,
Oh,
you're looking
100%.
down. So there's a point while you guys are walking across the bridge that you look down, and you see a commotion down at the bottom, the base, the bed of the canyon. You can't hear anything, but you can see massive amounts of people seem to be all moving in one direction.
Can I tell if it's towards this side we're going, side we're coming from?
So if there's the two cliff faces, they're actually moving like down the center. They're not moving towards either side.
Okay. And ours the bridge realm goes across.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are cutting across, and they're like going down the middle.
Gotcha,
at
gotcha,
the bottom.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I was kind of, acknowledge it and wait. I don't see like any fireball explosions from up here.
No, not from up here.
Not yet.
And you're too high up. You wouldn't hear any screaming or commotion or anything. So
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah,
Nanu. You
if
can't
it
hear
was
people from a
something.
mile away.
yeah. I'm not Nanu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Maokai knows how far
Yeah.
away you can hear an explosion now.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Fucking lightning hit a parked car like a block away from me, and it just fucking exploded.
Jeez. Jackie and I had a transformer explode twice
What?
on one of our old apartment buildings.
Bro, Optimus Prime?
Oh my god.
It was rough.
I don't know if you remember.
No, it was
Ryan,
Bumblebee.
but the lightning struck the pole outside our house,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it completely corrupted my computer and what I was working on at the time. So
Oh, I remember
that was
that.
fun. Yeah, because I was working on something for Malachi.
So
I'll put-
house.
I'll point
Yeah,
it
that
out.
transformer blow a
Go.
couple times. It was
yeah,
fun.
most like it's like it's very obvious to see because it's like masses amounts of people.
Are
just
they having
moving, but
a
it's like-
party? Is it another one of those festivals?
you guys have no idea.
It's the Culling
don't know.
Festival.
Does it
And-
look festive?
I was saying, with what haste are these people moving?
Pretty rapidly. Like if you
Eh.
were to gauge, they'd probably be running.
Yeah.
Is it
that's-
more military or?
It's a mix of everything. There's a Skittles bag of colors down at the bottom.
I think I see a purple.
That is quite the descriptor. I mean, we don't know what it is. There's nothing we can. Unless we want to jump down and we want to find out.
We'd just get trapped.
It would take
and
8 hours to get back to this point.
6. But yeah,
Even if we got down there, we'd be stampeded by the crowds. Whatever's
We
going on.
would be. It's gonna be horrible.
What crowd?
David adjusts his glasses like, what crowd?
You need to make a mechanical eyeball.
Don't give
I'm
him.
thinking about
No, no, his eyes are perfect the way they are.
Bruno fluffs his feathers and like it. Rough
Alright.
I just haven't done enough experiments yet. I need a few dissections.
I take a step away.
I do not volunteer.
I've never used a living subject. They move too much.
One
You're
hand
not allowed to
slowly
use my
closed
body
towards my soul.
either.
Damon, folks. Alright. So
We just push him right here.
you
I'm the one with feather fall.
He's
I'm
the
fine.
one with featherball.
Hey, makes an easy shooting target.
Bound and
He
gagged.
did what? You're 60 feet, a consistent rate. I can hit that.
Alright. So
I
you
don't have to
guys
use feather fall right away.
continue your way across the bridge.
Mhm.
And at this point, you actually don't pass any other travelers walking across the. You guys are the only ones on it the entire way. And when you get to the other side, you do find another path to a staircase heading up. And you take that.
Watch, we're gonna find out that Dragonborn actually trolled us just on the bottom floor.
Well, it's
Hey,
easy to
it's
get down.
Down there. Yeah.
It's much easier to get down. But yeah. so
Honestly,
you
if I
guys-
had to go from the bottom floor to the top, I would paperfly.
I would. I mean, what is that? Like 5 hours, 6 hours, and then you get lost,
it's like a third of the day spent walking.
I
and
have
then
a
you
lot
get
of
lost,
money.
and there's the other third.
So, you guys continue going up. Are any of you? None of you are at like 10 con, right?
12.
Double check. No,
Mm,
14. We're good.
Okay. So you guys
17?
are all at least positive. That's fine.
Almost doubled that.
I was gonna make anybody that had a neutral modifier roll a con save. So
We're better than the average.
Yeah.
What
Good
about
boy.
what about Bear and what's his face? Bruno.
Well,
think
Bruno
we-
is on my shoulder because he's a bird. So
yeah,
I was
You
also
just fly
gonna
up.
say Bruno could have beaten us there tenfold.
Oh wait, Bear can't be exhausted. Never mind.
And
Bruno takes a
Bear is
shortcut.
robot.
yeah, Bruno can get there. Notice one thing the entire time: you have yet to see Bruno fly.
Wait, does it not fly?
The
You
bird
have not
that's scared of
seen it
heights.
fly.
You've seen it look like a bird, but you have not seen it act like a bird.
Is it scared to fly?
I
mean,
specifically
they did
stated
say-
Bruno is
It's
scared of
of great
heights.
heights.
Yep.
Yeah. That's okay, Bruno. I am too.
So how was it jumping off the side then for Bruno and Gwen?
Terrified. Luxon had to carry me.
Alice actively pushed Bruno because she knew.
So, you get less rest stops on this half of the climb up. At this point, you guys are at the
There's
like
a rest
the
stop, my guy.
The
If you need it.
stool right there. Just sit on it.
you just stop.
Chairs right here.
Yeah. You just stop.
Simply rest. It's easy.
Yep, hold up traffic, the non-existent kind. All right, so, but yeah, the latter like third of the elevation is pretty barren of travelers as you guys move up the final portions of the steps.
Are we going up high enough that like oxygen is becoming a problem or no?
That's why you were about
No,
to roll.
because
Below ground
like-
level before, so no.
Yeah, you guys were in like a
We're
canyon prior,
returning to
so
ground level.
If anything, we're going to prime.
Yeah.
you guys are
Oh,
you
this
definitely
air's
had like
crisp.
ear popping because you have been rapidly moving elevations, but it's not like you're not gasping. So, there's a section they get to very, very high up after about another 2 hours of walking. And the stairs do continue to lead up. However, you find an area that is lit by more of these multicolored torches. And the hallway is lined with guards. You could probably assume that this is an important place. Might be where you want to go. Those of you that are a little bit more
What time of day is it
thoughtful.
now?
Probably pushing past midday. Yeah.
Convenient.
Convenient.
Very convenient.
Yes.
Almost planned.
Oh.
The tracks were laid.
Anytime past midday, you have to leave now to make it at midday.
So, yeah. So there's like where the other tunnels and hallways and rooms and such had these torches, spread out just so the light is enough that you can see. These torches are like literally every 5 feet. Although down the hall, there seems to be no rhyme, no reason of the pattern. They're just all multicolored, all over the place. Like you can find like 2 yellows together, 2 reds together down the line. It's just chaotic.
I place my hand towards the torch and just want to see if I feel any heat.
It is not hot. No.
Oh, it's one of those.
You good, El?
100, 200, 300, 400.
I said
Mhm.
something.
Oh.
It's just you said just it's so.
Yeah, so you see
My
a dozen or so
descriptor was accurate.
guards down this specific hallway. This time, however, those of you that are, that care to pay attention to things, you can see one colored dragon board.
Mhm.
And they don't repeat. So you see a red, see a blue, a yellow, a green, and you see a dozen and a half different colors dragon lining this hallway. all in straight silver plate mail with the symbol of Bahamut. They're the only individuals that you've seen thus far that have been fully garbed in armor and weapons.
Do they have wings?
Some of them do, some of them don't. Again, mixed match. Some of them have longer horns than others. Some of them have tails. Some of them don't. The only thing that is of a pattern is that there's only one of each color.
Does it look like one is
What?
centered over the others?
Nope, they're just lining the hallway.
What's more prevalent, tails or no tails?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'm great at these. Yeah, I'm great at these.
What'd you roll?
15.
Nice.
Apparently he's
Let's say
Burns.
no tails. Not by a large margin. None of them greet you. None of them really look at you. They all are just standing at attention very stoically.
Why can't I get those rolls while locksmithing?
I know,
Are
right?
there about 20 of them?
Nah,
Hmm.
check my numbers. There are exactly 20 of them.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Oh.
thank
Checking
you.
notes.
Are there any pink ones?
No. Yes.
As we're saying,
Maybe.
There's
how colorblind is he?
there's
I'm not
one-
colorblind.
There might be 3 pink ones. Let's see.
There is one that has an odd motley of colors that has pink splotches. It looks kind of sickly, actually, the way the colors are spread on it. Else.
Interesting. And they're just always hopping at the end is the
Mhm.
door?
At the end is like an opening to a larger chamber.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as you're walking down, at the very, very end, one of them does stop you. Like one of the two that is closest to the entrance to the large room. You guys can actually see into the large room, just coming closer to the end of the hallway. There's no doors or anything. It looks like a large gathering chamber. Very, very, very large,
Mhm.
like stone table with a bunch of chairs around it in the center, with a lot of papers and you see like maps on the walls and such.
Ooh, hope we're
Um,
not interrupting something.
There's actually, like, from what you guys can see, there's no individuals inside the chamber.
Mhm.
I just had a thought. Yes,
Yeah?
if any of us spoke Draconic. These guys aren't going to speak Common, are they? Oh, damn it.
In Draconic,
Hmm.
are you a new arrival?
Yes.
The elders are a little busy. How long will you wait?
He's asking how long we'll wait. They're busy
Um,
right now.
Well, we
An
were told to
appointment.
come after midday, so I'm not entirely sure what time it is now.
It's past me. Not
Um,
much.
I mean, I doubt you really probably want to walk all the way up here, so we're probably gonna wait.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any like food stands on the way up or no?
There were like some sporadic ones, but there were less rest stops on this last leg of the journey. So and when you say that, Ellis, about her like not wanting to walk up, you actually hear one of the dragonborns lining the hallway like chuckle a little bit.
Does he have wings?
It would actually was one of the ones that had wings.
Those bitches.
Like all the ones without wings, not in agreement. The one with the wing chuckles.
Just because they're better than us.
So we're probably willing to stay here for a while.
Mhm.
Is there a waiting room that we can be in until we're, I guess, summoned to talk to the council?
You can stand and wait in the hall.
Goody.
So he switches to common for that.
Yeah. So most of these guys speak both.
It was just yeah. First when he was speaking Draconic, so it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. Is it?
Oh, while we're waiting, Ellis,
Yes.
may I examine Bruno? I've never thought of making a bird. I would like to get better schematics if I could. I'm not even sure if I could make that work.
You know, it's really complex.
Yeah, that's why I want to get better schematics.
That's up to Bruno.
So is it
Just kinda
still
like-
named Bruno even if it's a bird now?
It's still Bruno.
It's still him.
Hmm.
I go to Bruno. Bruno, may I please examine you?
Persuasion check.
Would that be animal handling
Animal
or
handling?
persuasion?
No, it's Bruno. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh,
Bruno's an intelligent creature. 8 intelligence,
Fair enough.
14 wisdom.
Your
That's fair.
call.
He's a smarter.
7.
Just some
Ruffles feathers and
I'll pull out some bird seed or like just seeds and nuts.
Advantage?
does not trust it. I rolled insight to see. It's like trust. Just kind of literally like steps on the shoulder closer to Ellis. I mean, if Bruno's not comfortable,
All right, I'll just do it from here then.
and we're in the hallway right now, right?
Bruno hops down. I
You
was like,
are in the hallway. Are you guys stepping back in like the other hallway, or are you guys just doing this in front of all the guards?
I would have started this right here, right
I know you
there,
would've,
because
but
they.
I meant like the rest of you.
yes, because all of us are totally socially.
mhm.
Why don't we move this
At least two of
conversation
you are.
down the hallway?
Actually, 3 of you guys are.
Who's the third?
That's more than half the party.
Gwen, Floxen, and Kevin.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Bruno.
Oh,
Kevin.
Kevin's a
Husband.
paladin. He's got charisma.
He has charisma. He has negative wisdom, however.
Hmm,
doesn't matter.
I believe it does.
And I believe it doesn't. So there you go.
No. Charisma is outwardly projecting himself onto others. Wisdom is understanding others onto him.
Yeah. He cannot read a social.
I suck at both.
I just kind of looked at where we are and I was like, okay, how about we move this conversation down the hallway so we don't
Why?
disturb the council?
Ah, they're fine.
Oh.
There was no one in that room, right?
From what you guys could see where you were at in the hallway.
I don't see anyone there.
Just because you don't see anyone doesn't mean there isn't.
I mean, do I actively hear any conversation happening
You
in
do
there?
not hear any speaking coming
I
from
mean,
the
I
room.
don't hear anything.
Bruno, could you lift your wing, please? Please, please.
Luxon, a little help, please.
Just gonna walk the other way.
So, after about 10-15 minutes of you guys standing around, the Dragonborn all do this weird shuffling of their positions. So they all like go like across and diagonal. They all shift like one position in one way or another. So they're all like in a new position, basically. And one of them from the end goes all the way up to the nearest portion by the entranceway.
Basically, rotate just one.
So are you guys like special gods, like god captains, or
We are the most elite. And this is coming from a white dragonborn.
okay?
He says, we are the most elite of each clan.
So do you just have to stand up here all day, or
Yes, generally we guard the the avatar and the elders both. And the old one.
Mm.
But They're
So-
not here right now.
We're gonna be meeting the elders. Is that also the Avatar as well?
Maybe.
Hmm.
He is not always here.
I have never met an Avatar before.
Ours is a bit different.
How so?
It's a turtle.
Bahamut is a dragon first and a deity second.
Mm-hmm.
It's
How does that?
Sidebar, Elvish. Most deities are very proud of being classified as deities. And they often take every chance to display the fact they are a deity. So the fact that he takes precedence of being a dragon over being a deity is unusual.
I feel like that would have been just easier if they had just said that.
Much more long-winded.
But it also saves confusion.
That's not their job.
By the way, is that the holy symbol? As I'm like pointing to like one of the symbols on the armor.
All the dragon heads.
You just
Is
poke
this
one
an
of them in the
Elvish or
chest.
common?
This is Elvish still.
Okay, I just need to know
I'm saying in
what
Elvish and then I just
understand and what
point
don't.
towards one of them.
So one of them does pipe up and they respond in Elvish and they say the rest of them do not speak this tongue. But yes, this is the symbol of our god.
I like it.
It's a dragon. Yes.
I could see that. I didn't know if the dragon represented, you or because I just learned about Bahamut yesterday, so I'd never.
She looks at you like
Just gonna stare them in the
Flabbergasted.
face with just a yeah.
I hear Ellis speaking something, and then
Something
I heard
something
Bahamut,
Bahamut.
yeah.
and then I saw the look, and I'm like, oh no. Please tell me you didn't insult.
What exactly makes Bahamut special than just like a different
Not yet.
dragon?
Yeah, now you're insulting me. Yeah, if you didn't before, now you did.
Like there's any insight. It's like it's genuine curiosity, but
It's
yeah,
a
I mean,
question, but people think about some things. Oh god, do you imagine if
If Alice what?
if Ellis had Twitter.
Twitter? Cancelled.
Hmm.
Cancelled immediately. They show no
What
mercy.
does being shadow banned mean?
Yeah, so I'm just like, so what makes Bahamut different than any other dragon?
He is the best of us. The strongest of us. Of them, I should say. We are not one of them yet. But we will be given enough time.
Like big dragons?
Why not?
That is actually
Yeah,
really
let's go Divinity Original Sin on this shit.
like that's really cool. How do you become a dragon?
I don't know. Some of us are getting tails and wings though, so it's only a matter of time.
I begin scanning to see like how many people have it. Like
So there's only 3 or 4 of them that have wings, and a little less than half that have tails.
How many
What's
have
that?
tails and wings?
Exactly one.
Which
So-
one
Color
is
are
that?
What color are they?
Yes.
They are
You just pick him what his
Red.
favorite color is, guys.
red.
no, actually, I have
Go
all
right
of
down.
names and stuff. So they are one of the purple ones. This is the amethyst dragon.
Was it the one we saw earlier?
It
Mm.
is, yes. Well, I mean, it's hard for you to tell, but yes, out of character.
What comes after the tail and the wings?
They just
The
shrug.
horns.
Can you like breathe fire and stuff?
That is normal. Yes.
Is it?
All of them can.
Alice just looks like amazed. Like it's like amazed / impressed. That is really cool.
Ellis, can you
gold
not move your
dragonborn
arms so
just goes-
much? I'm trying to
just
get this
will
last
fall
little
away.
bit.
I just kind of look at Luxa. She's doing okay, right? She's not getting right?
Fine.
You
Okay.
gave me someone that speaks one of my primary languages. So-
And they have like, as you're conversing with them, they have then conversed with their others in Draconic. And Luxon, you're the only one that speaks Draconic, right?
Yeah, you're the one that catches all of
You,
it.
you literally hear them like, can you believe this person does not know who Bahamut is? Just like bouncing around. Like, all right, calm down. Don't
it's like
treat
in
her like
Draconic, like-
garbage.
She thought there was like 4 gods total.
You
Can
actually
we just hear a snicker?
one of them, a grayish dragonborn, somewhere in the middle of the pack. When you say that, Luxon, they just respond, there might as well be.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Glance past that.
Interesting.
Not gonna talk about religion in the war room.
Yeah. It's like,
That's
do I wanna get into a
interesting.
religious conversation when Bahamut.
Ali.
Mana, 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 mana,
I
mana,
mean,
mana.
have you heard of Maliki?
The one that speaks Elvish says, of course.
You're actually the first
oh,
person I've
I
met.
should probably say that the one that is speaking to you is the splotchy one. It has like
Okay.
pink and green and
Mhm.
purple splotches.
I thought
Okay.
you said it was the silver one.
No, the one that speaks Elvish is that one. Yeah.
All right. After having this conversation, can I wander
Yes.
off into some random empty hallway?
Yeah, I mean, you can go back to the little like key intersection. There's the stairs going down and the stairs going up.
Yeah, I just need a couple minutes.
Sure. Anything specific you're doing?
Blasphemy.
I see
Is it what
what
you've been
God-
talking to me about?
Yes.
Okay.
I've looked at
that's
enough
fair.
dragons. I think I'm ready.
All right.
Would I
Oh,
see him?
man.
I mean, yeah, Mr. Eyes.
That's really interesting. Out of character. I'm gonna start speaking in Sylvan to see if they recognize that. Like, do you understand this language?
They will respond to you. And
Alice is so genuinely excited. You're the first person I've met that actually knows that language.
Well, I am
Okay.
descendant of fairy dragons.
Fairy
That
dragons.
makes sense.
I
Interesting.
would love to know that.
Well,
Yes, they originated in the Feywild, so we speak common tongues.
You are the second Fae I've met in a week.
I'm not Fey.
Oh, you're not?
Not strictly speaking, no.
Goblins are fey now, apparently.
still.
What is your name?
God damn it.
You give me like
You
one.
said you had
I
all
know.
20.
I do, but I literally just closed that PDF.
Why? We're talking.
That's
to
your
I
fault.
know it is my fault.
He should just say something draconic we can't understand.
No.
Oh,
No, I've been practicing.
yeah.
I will.
Ah,
If I could understand.
It's actually in primordial.
yeah.
Fuck you, son of a bitch. I'm a rich kid.
I'm a rich kid.
I don't have that one, unfortunately. I thought about it. I was gonna take it instead of Gnomish.
You're good because I'm also writing down notes of my conversation
Yeah,
right now. So while you're looking at
good.
it's a male or female? Female, right?
This one's female.
I just kind of raise my hand. Can I cast a little bit of magic? I don't want to like.
One of them says, "Why not? Don't do anything to harm us."
Yeah, this isn't the crest. You're fine.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I
I was about to. Did I forget a rule?
She says her name is Impil.
yeah. Sorry.
IMPIL.
IMPIL. Okay.
Yes.
Because I missed all of that conversation and everybody's
Yeah.
talking in different languages.
I do.
wanna
Ellis is
understand.
rapid firing languages at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a confusion. So I'm gonna cast comprehend language.
When the conversation's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm tempted to do something if I was a chaotic character.
I'm just using one of my pack slots because I'm lazy.
Sure.
My name is Ellis.
She just inclines her head.
So I just like look towards Gwen. I found someone else that speaks Sylvan.
How long have we been waiting here?
You're going on a half hour now. Yeah. This was just like
Depends.
initial, RP. So Kevin, you've moved off to do your own thing.
Yeah. I'll let you decide which color.
Let me decide. How about roll a d20? We'll say evens for the first one, odds for the second. Tell me what you
10.
first. I'll put it on boundary. Sick.
Nice.
All
Curious
right,
about
and
Betty kitties.
Luxon, you walked away a little bit. What are you doing?
Wow.
Just kind of looking
big
around,
boy.
seeing, the structure, any art, fancy stuff.
You
Being a
see
rich kid.
torches and cavern walls. Not a lot of decor around here.
Is Bruno considered a medium or a large creature?
Right
Small.
now, he's considered small,
Neither.
Well, regular bear Bruno.
medium.
Medium, okay.
That's why I can ride him. Because he's a size bigger than me.
Are you making better bear?
I was gonna say, is he doing Great Steed or something?
We're not enough level for Greater Steed. What is that?
But
It's a second level
greater, I don't
spell,
know,
sir.
that's-
Yeah.
Greater Steed is
I don't
fourth
think it's
level.
greater. I think just Find Steed is.
Find
Steed
Steed
is second. Greater is
is a
fourth.
second level. Greater's fourth. He doesn't get that until like 14th level.
Yeah.
Are you making a Drake?
What?
I think.
No comment.
I
Are
don't know,
you
I think
making
Find
a
Steed.
Drake?
I don't think you can be a Drake.
It could be a reflavored one. I have a giant corgi in my game.
You
Hmm?
do.
Mhm.
What's his name again?
I haven't named it because I've
Orgo?
never
Korga.
seen it.
Corgo the Great.
Yeah, he has Corgo the corgi.
Did he give you like a token for that thing at all?
Yes.
I was gonna say it's Chris. I'm sure.
Yeah, he
Mm.
did.
I love you, Spoopy. Yes, I do.
Oh, did the golden retriever finally get a steed?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you the token.
And
left
what size is
shoulder.
this thing?
I'm down for medium or large. I'm gonna keep the same stat block.
Can it be
I
either?
I expect to see this fairy dragon in the tavern now.
They grew up to be as large as an adult human, so I'm assuming that we can flavor it large as long as it keeps the same stat.
But like, oh god, the spell. So I'm cool with reflavoring its size, but the spell, does the spell give you something that is medium or large?
It the spell is something at least one size larger than me, so I can write it. But
Okay.
up to the DM, it can be equal size to me if I choose not to write it.
Do you want to write it?
I don't know if I will.
Well,
But I want it. Everybody else has a fucking pet.
no,
know.
I don't.
Yeah, you do, Lux.
Yeah.
It's called Gwen.
Hey, at least my pet's useful.
You say at least my pet's useful. All right. Can you see it?
Pet.
Bruno's great.
Yeah,
I cannot.
Nope.
Nope.
The DM breaking.
Again. How do you always break things, Rye?
Always in front.
Always
Dude, the thief is
and
breaking in to stop the D&D
forever.
session right now. He's on his way.
Was it?
The thief is on his way to stop this D&D session, breaking down Rise door as we speak. He's coming for the computer this time.
Oh.
Your hard drives are become mine.
I'm just gonna do.
Salute, salute, salute,
Gesundheit.
salute.
Gesundheit.
Damn, you still going? You okay?
Is it there yet?
No.
Nope.
No.
Uh,
Yeah, you can watch the stream to tell when it pops up.
It's like
Yeah,
a
but I
20-second
have-
delay.
I was gonna say I have multiple things open right now, trying to get it here.
We need 5 more.
He doesn't have 3 screens like me.
You
Oh,
get
So
his thing important and working, but my character is broken. I'm gonna be mad.
does the bird have your little brand
How
as
about
well?
now?
Yes, my
No.
bird does have my brand. It has it on its left wing.
Oh, it's a brand now. You.
Yeah.
And the robot also has the brand, right, on the left side?
It did. It doesn't anymore.
Who wants to be the brave soul to reload?
I'm
I'll
already
do it.
reloading. I'm
Okay.
already. It's already timing me out. So
I'm reloading.
Or I can't even move, so I gotta reload.
I can move
Loading
just
doesn't
fine.
matter as long as I can.
Cool. All right. So
And it crashed.
Oh,
And I'm
I see the name. I don't see the.
All right, guys, 2-hour session. Let's wrap it up.
how about we take our break here while everybody fixes their foundry?
that works.
I mean,
My foundry works just fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I can move just
Takes a
fine.
second.
I've got dice. It's
We're
fine.
just
Dice and
prior to
D&D.
2 hours anyway, so everybody go get a drink.
It's a good spot
Good.
to take a break.
It's a good
Already got a
spot
drink.
to take a break.
I can lay down all the way in my chair. Oh, I'm out here.
I don't have a break screen on this, so we're starting soon.
Oh yeah, I found the
Uh,
Chinese shit you were talking about.
Kevin, how long does that spell take to cast? 10 minutes?
Instantaneous.
Instantaneous. All right, Kevin, you walk away. You cast a spell. Everybody sees a little bit of light.
Is it really
coming down through the
instantaneous?
tunnel.
No, I think it takes a minute.
I thought it took an hour.
Hold on, let me look at it because it said instantaneous.
I thought the effect was instantaneous.
Oh, cast time 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was
The
10
effect
minutes.
is- the
Look
effect
at
is
me.
instantaneous.
I actually DM'd
minutes.
correctly for one time.
Yeah, you gave me that spell for free.
Who are you and what have you done with Rye?
All right. Is everybody good to go?
Maybe.
Yes. Maybe, baby.
I'll be playing
I'm
this
here.
except for laying down because I'm all too comfortable to get back
All
up.
good, man. All good. We can't see you regardless, so I wouldn't know either way.
I want to see those toes.
Dude.
Get us banned from Twitch for toes.
There we go.
No.
No,
Actually,
don't show
That's how you
toes.
see it.
Actually, you can't not get banned for toes.
Not anymore.
You might get banned for mine.
They're pretty sexual.
Mm.
I've masturbated at least 15 times to his
No,
toes.
Guys, we are live.
Oh, only 15? I'm up to 17.
We are
Flip
infected,
that,
so, you know.
please.
What's a switch?
Oh,
Oh, you know, it's just infected.
It's a
little
good
bit
thing
down
no
there.
one watches us.
Man, we
Alright.
should really have
What do
warnings.
you mean no one
when we
watches
go back.
us?
Just
We
saying.
did several
Alright.
times.
No,
Okay.
there was no warning.
He
Yes, it
did.
was.
He said, "I'm
No.
going live, guys." Just
I
as
hear
they're
He
live.
said,
He said it
I-
multiple times.
Ample
So-
warning.
All right.
When you
I
come,
need a 3, 2, 1.
when you come to my channel, it very specifically says 18 and over, adult content.
Cool.
Yeah, but some of this shouldn't be for anybody.
Nothing like being immortalized forever on the internet of me saying I masturbate 15 times to Micro's toes.
Yeah, such rookie numbers. Why would you say that?
All right. So, Kevin waddles back to the group 10 minutes later with a dragon. Well, a
On-
drake.
On its shoulders, left and right, because I couldn't remember which side Bruno had it. It has a brand. I'll remove the other one later.
What is the brand? Is
I
it the
posted a
Bruno mark?
picture.
It's his holy symbol.
Is it?
You gonna get my
Oh.
phone so I can look at Discord from back here?
I'm tempted to post that and your player said what?
Oh, don't worry, I shadow played it.
Oh,
as well.
great.
Yeah, that's mine forever.
I would like to say we were at 2 viewers all game. Now we're at 6. I don't know what happened. Either nobody here joined or we
Toes!
Masturbate and toes.
and we started
All
climbing.
switched
And
All
we
right, all right.
tripled our views.
So,
Then we lost
Yeah,
one.
I should.
yeah.
He
All right,
realized
all right.
we were all talk, no show.
So Kevin comes back riding a drake.
Hmm.
Or the Drake riding Kevin.
You get that?
What?
I'm just gonna look at the guards. That's not what he owes, is it?
You see one. You see like 3 of them shake their head.
2 of them are
Have
just
you
like,
ever seen anything like that?
Who are you talking?
And anything like,
I'm talking
Oh!
to like the guards. Just to make sure he didn't steal it or something. I don't know.
Talking about, it's like,
One of them pipes up and says it is not one of ours.
Okay.
No,
I start
invited him.
heading over.
From where?
Huh.
Oh, taking notes on the drake.
Yes.
Get away from my fucking Bruno.
This is a far superior form anyway.
I'm gonna walk up
Um,
next
My
to Bruno.
creature couldn't fly, so I was actually gonna have a fucking bird that couldn't fly. And I was definitely gonna take nerfs for it because I wanted it to be hilarious.
Well, this is interesting.
What's the name?
You know, I never thought about that.
Why'd you ask it?
It says he doesn't know.
Well, you should give it a name.
What is it?
Bad at day.
I don't know. What? What's that called? I'm gonna point at the robot.
Bear.
I don't think it's a dragon. I was going for dragon, but I think I did something wrong. Hmm.
I think I've heard about things like this before. But I'll just ask randomly to the guards. Do you know what type of creature this is?
So as you say that, you hear a voice coming from behind the mounts and Kevin in the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and it just says, "Move your Drake, please."
Oh, it's a drake.
Okay, come on, Drakey.
That's not gonna get confusing at all.
Hey, it's like that time I named a character Drake on purpose.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So,
mm-hmm.
You shovel your little guy, well, big little guy, off to the side a little bit. And again, these tunnels aren't huge. It's hard for two people to walk abreast. And as you do, all 20 of the guards immediately snap to attention and stop moving. As you see a white dragonborn, white-ish dragonborn with wings, tail, actually dressed rather casually, like a fancy shirt, popped up collar, very loose
Ooh.
fitting, comfortable, sword at his hip.
Berry macaroni.
Yeah.
Cute.
And he addresses the guards and he says, "I'll take it from here. Follow me." Doesn't even look at any of you, doesn't address any of you, like, personally,
Mm-hmm.
and just walks into the chamber beyond.
Who's that?
I have no idea.
None of the guards are saying anything now. They're all, like, standing straight.
Is that Bahamut?
I don't think so. I
Hold
thought
on.
he was bigger.
What language was that said in?
Yeah.
I'll say
so-
Elvish towards Lux.
So, oddly enough, whatever language is your guys' primary language, that's what you heard it in.
Hmm.
Did I hear that in Common or Dwarvish? Maybe Infernal.
Huh.
I heard Elvish. It'd probably come. Common's probably father.
You grew up in a big city.
I've heard it I heard in a mixture of all three.
Yeah.
So I kind of just understood it. I don't even know what language he was in.
Sure.
Minotaur.
Yeah, it just doesn't, like, it doesn't register to you guys because it is in whatever language you most commonly, like, use.
Mhm.
So it's just natural.
No, most commonly used definitely would have been Dwarvish.
Yeah, just whatever's the most natural speaking.
All
for you.
right, let's get going. We
So
don't want to
there's
keep
Avatar.
them waiting.
Hey. Yeah, so the chamber's right there. So you guys take a few steps inside. Large, like, old looking stone table. Set with 21 chairs. There's one chair on one side of the table. There are 7 chairs on the 2 sides of the table, and 6 chairs on the 4th side. Math.
Yeah.
He started talking numbers. I'm just like, ignoring this part.
Were we supposed to follow them too?
Yes.
Are you sure?
85% sure.
I think the part where they said "follow me"
Yeah.
really sells the point. That
Well,
we're
he could be
following
talking to all the people who are supposed to follow them,
Ah!
and we're just here.
I'm already in the room. So
them. Anyways,
If he hasn't followed, well,
I apologize.
mhm.
My numbering on the table was wrong. One of the sides says 7, one of the sides says 8, one of the sides says 6, and there's one one seats on the far
I
side.
6, 7, 8, 9.
thought because I was like, you mentioned two others.
So there's 22 seats.
There's 20.
Yeah, because they said the Avatar and the old one or something like that.
Does that not add
There
up
were
right?
two. There were two special ones that he mentioned.
Man, you said numbers.
No, it adds up to 22.
Because, yeah, that's
There
what I'm
should only
saying.
be
There's
21.
22
What's
seats.
my math going on? Yeah, 7, 7, and 7, 7, 6 is 20.
Number.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there was one more.
Yeah.
I thought you
And the
said
one
there
that-
were 22 people though. Did you mention there's the Avatar and then you mentioned there was someone else?
No. There's the elders, Avatar, and they also mentioned the old ones, multiple, but they said that they
Oh.
aren't there. But there are in fact 22. I recounted. Yes. The far side is single. 7 on one side, 8 on the other, 6 on the closest side.
Okay, so I was right.
Yes,
22.
You were right. Yes. That's my bad. I counted wrong. I had one
Numbers.
of them in a odd spot.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of odd numbers you said, like 1
I'll-
and 7.
Very strange.
You got first.
Yes. All right. So yeah, you enter the chamber, and again, there's a few like different like papers and such, strewn about the table, and then there's like maps and documents and stuff on the walls, either painted or posted or magically adhered. You don't know. They're just all over the place.
Identify.
Like a council-ish meeting room, not necessarily a war room type of place, but similar enough.
Could be.
Could be. I mean, in times
You
of
can't
need,
fight in
probably.
here. It's the war room.
And the individual says, "Sit wherever. I really don't care."
Which
They
one
go-
is closest?
I mean, there are 6 closest seats.
Yeah, just grab
I
it.
just take a seat in one of them.
Yeah, sure.
Ellis eyes the solo one on the side.
They haven't moved to sit anywhere. They walked into the chamber, stayed at the entrance, and now are waiting for you all to sit down.
That's what the rest of the group.
You're muted, babe.
I'm gonna sit on Drakey,
Not taking a seat.
not taking a seat.
How do you feel about that, Drakey?
Cool. Yeah. So after a moment, they kind of give a nod, and they walk nonchalantly to the other side of the table and sit down across from you guys.
Do they take the single seat or which one?
That is the single seat.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry,
Oh.
the elders couldn't be with you. They've had some business to take care of. And the individual sounds very tired. Very tired.
Will
In
we
fact,
have to
you've
come
heard,
back?
you've seen them like, rub the bridge of their nose once or twice since, they've been with you.
Will we have to come back another day, or will this count as our meeting?
This will be fine.
You said they're
Okay,
white?
They're white-ish. Yes, they have a bluish tinge to the white.
Platinum, you could say?
Yeah, close enough, you would say.
Close.
But yeah, they address all of you. Still haven't looked any of you in the eyes. This time, kind of like cascading their look down, just at a random spot on the table. Said, "I don't know if you've heard, but all Outlanders are assigned under one of the clan members.
That's news.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
It works twofold. If you have any questions, you can go to plan. And if you do anything wrong, the ones that dish out punishment.
Will we be assigned each our own clan, or will we be assigned a clan as just the general group?
That's honestly up to you guys. If you want to be considered a group, I can assign you to one clan. If you want your own, that's fine as well. It honestly matters not.
Is the differences really just the color of the Dragonborn? We told that each clan represents a specific type of Dragonborn.
As of now, the difference is very little. Down the line, they will become greater. For your purposes, it shouldn't matter.
I mean, do any of you have any preferences?
I have
I
no
mean,
idea.
I'm bronze.
Might be easier to just go as a group.
I mean,
You
yeah,
will
Bill
not.
seemed nice.
He doesn't necessarily look at you, Damon, but he does kind of like move a little in your direction. Says you will not get to choose which clan you will be assigned on.
Oh,
Ah. Okay. That was gonna actually be my next question, so.
That will not be done now. Done later. I do need to know if you'd like to under a group, however.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
If we would like
think
to
I-
be
He was saying if we like to be under a
group.
group.
Yeah.
unless I just turned your
Okay.
thing up a little bit, right?
Yeah. Got you.
I'm fine being the group.
works for me.
I see no downside. Will we be punished as a group if something happens?
If you did it as a group,
But if not, we'll be punished
I
as
narrow my
individuals.
eyes at Damon immediately.
I mean, they don't punish their whole clan for the ignorance of one.
We are gonna have to get housing, and I assume we were gonna get it together to make it better.
A big
I
house.
thought our place was just fine. There's plenty of space there.
We can't be there anymore. They're gonna kick us out.
No, we just gotta
It's just
pay.
only free.
Oh, I thought those were the free ones. Can we stay there if we pay?
Yeah.
Yes. Moving on
Starts-
from that.
Yeah, he starts like tapping his fingers on the table, just waiting.
I think
Conversation
for
to die
now
down.
we're doing it as a
Most
group.
is-
Can we change this in the future?
No.
I mean, I'm fine still being a group.
Could we get a book of laws?
We don't write them. You can be told the laws.
5 hours later.
Where can we be told the laws at?
The guards can inform you. Again, this is part of the reason why you're assigned one of the clans. You can ask questions of them.
So quiet, I don't understand.
Yeah, he's just.
Yeah.
If you're just not facing your mic as much, it's just not catching everything you're saying.
Oh
He's
boy.
terrible at stage whispering.
All right, Malachi.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Whoa, what happened?
Someone murdered Vixera.
It was Vexera.
Poor Vixera. They were so young.
Well, I need a haircut.
I do too.
Low
They cut this as
freeze.
well.
I
So-
can do it,
Trim
but
it.
It's getting there.
When do we get put into our clans?
Earliest tomorrow.
Earliest tomorrow, huh?
I think you made yourself quieter.
That I really.
Yes.
I don't know. You're also not facing your mic most of the time, which is
My mic is literally this way.
it's still just not picking up all of it.
But if the microphone's facing, it
Three.
doesn't matter if
Yeah.
you're not facing it.
There you
There we
go.
Ah.
Audio travels linearly.
That's a lot better.
Oh boy. Well, I was also closer to my mic, so
Well,
don't,
this
don't
is-
say anything.
No,
No,
it-
no,
it-
no. There
no,
was a
it-
difference.
Significantly different.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
sound's actually
enough.
different.
I gotta do my balance again.
Yeah.
Get it through as we go through the session.
Awesome. Cool. Perfect. So yes. Earliest by tomorrow, latest in a week.
And will you just send someone to about housing to let us know?
Me? No. One of the
Well-
clan members will take care of that.
What's your name? We actually don't know who you are.
For the first time, he looks at you like straight in the face, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it! It is always me.
You insulted him. How dare you?
Your name is.
Hypnotoad.
I'm gonna use thing.
A
Better. 16.
lot better.
Instantly you feel the overwhelming desire to get on your knees and like kneel to this man.
Well, I do so.
Yeah, the best you can sitting down at the table, like your hands go flat and your face just like onto the table.
Don't go to sleep. We're in a meeting.
My name is Thaldakar Valheim.
He's in tight.
I'll give you guys.
Thank you.
I
You're
spelled
fine.
it how I spelled it.
Cool.
Curious how close I got, but I'm not changing my notes. Holy shit. I got very close. I just swapped the E's for I, or the I's for E's.
And he actually immediately averts his gaze and says, I apologize. Many are not used to the presence.
What present?
Presence of what?
Just moves on from that question, doesn't respond, and says, I do need to ask why you are all in the city. Usually, individuals avoid our city if they can. Those that come here are exiled. They are running away from their problems, or are here for nefarious reasons and not because they just want to visit.
We had heard that you go outside the city walls and the safety. More
I just
often
wanted to
than
learn.
the normal city.
There was
mean-
more flexibility in this place than anywhere else we scouted out.
I mean, the city sounds absolutely amazing. I mean, you go out, you don't just hide away and just rot in the cage of ill knowledge, and it sounds amazing.
Those of you that replied, please make me another wisdom saving throw.
What do you mean replied? Oh,
No.
spoke back.
Actually, that is a fair point. Gwen, what's your wisdom modifier? 2?
+2.
Okay. So,
Modifier?
Damon, don't roll. The three of you guys can roll.
I got a 22.
That is a
You know
dirty
what?
20.
I have
Yeah.
dice. Why am I not using them? Oh.
I
Actually,
got a 12.
what's-
Just
What's the max you can roll?
Me?
Yeah. Is it just
22?
22? Okay, you're not proficient. Never mind. Don't roll.
I mean, I'm not proficient either. I just have a
22
+4.
doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
22 is the highest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you guys that just feel obligated to tell the truth. That's all.
Oh,
I told the truth.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
That they're just making sure.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't make you roll. They seem to pick up a little bit after your various statements, and that's a change of pace for sure, and I'm glad to hear it. And all of those things can be addressed while you're here. You are free to travel to and from the outside of the city.
Hmm.
You are not going to be barred. Unlike some of the other larger cities, there is no barrier that I maintain. That is only one way. We are strong enough to keep anything out that we need to. In fact, most of the dangers of this place come within the city. You'll learn more of that later, I'm sure. Secondly, for knowledge purposes, the magic here is different than in some places. It is more ancient and thicker. You will learn things here that you will not see anywhere else.
Thick, you say?
With how many
Three
C's?
Oh, shit.
That came
Mm.
back.
Oh, we're all mature.
Yes.
That
Yes,
one
we are.
pulled up the Australian Sonic character whose name I can't remember.
Part of that.
Which one? I'm assuming you mean the brown one, not the crocodile.
Yeah.
Or the bumblebee.
Part of that is the dragons have made a nest in the region.
Hmm.
Most of those that are ancient and wise have settled in. And their auras have warped the magic around. I'm sure you've noticed some of the dragonborn have sprouted tails and wings. That is part of the reason. Other than that, you will see spells and magic items here, unlike any other. So, take it in while you're here. Enjoy your stay. And I'm glad that you're here for those reasons. Is there anything you need to ask of me before I need to go?
So, you said that you didn't put a barrier up. So does that mean that you're the avatar of Bahamut then?
I am. I do maintain a barrier. It's just different than the ones around the other settlements.
I heard that you guys are expanding. Where are you guys expanding to?
We have a settlement on one of the islands that have cropped up in the last 1,000 years or so. It's uninhabitable. Inhabitable. Inhabitable. That way.
Shit's fucked.
By most other races, but we've made it our own.
Does your barrier go there as well, or?
I can only maintain a barrier where I am located. That
Hmm.
one is freestanding.
Will we be free to go there?
If you know how to sail.
What's sailing?
Fucking, if
Wrong
you know how to
character,
sail, if you know how to sail, fucking, I'm not gonna put boats anywhere near you when you play the fucking sailor.
Hey, you guys will get to the ocean.
The
You'll be
one
like,
time we
"What the
touched
fuck
the
do I do?"
water.
And
Nanu-
Nanu will transcend from the stars.
Jokes on you fucking
Nanu
being
is graceful.
proficient with the
and
I am your Uber.
They were just 1,000 years too soon, you know?
Yes.
I was born in the wrong generation.
But yeah, he says, as of right now, we do not have any means of teleporting between the two cities. But we do intend to set up a link that is outside of the other teleports.
I have a vastly unrelated question. But is there a courier service that goes back to the empty city? If anyone would know, it would be him.
You're about to have to make another wisdom.
Go
He
for it.
says, honestly, young halfling, I have no idea.
If you said anything, Waffle, did it pick up?
Me talking to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Old enough.
Well,
Didn't answer my question.
did we have to go over any other details over here, or was it pretty much just more of, hey, you guys have to join a clan, and that's about it?
Usually it's done as a more informal meet and greet, but something happened within the city that required the elders'
I
attention.
was curious about that. I did see a lot of people running.
Is it anything
just-
we should be concerned about?
Eventually, yes.
Mm,
Just some more things cropped up out of the den, that's all.
So will we have to meet the elders, or will they just assign us one?
So after you are assigned an elder, I'm sure they will want to meet. We don't get many outlanders.
Where's that dwarf that came with us?
They were probably told a different time. I honestly don't know how they approach you all about this.
He enters the room, stairs.
What
What I miss as we're all walking out.
Yeah.
vastly underestimate those stairs.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I
you
can
guys are
leave
gonna have,
by noon. I'll get there in like an hour or so.
you guys
It's
are gonna
how
have
high?
boots of steel.
Man, if we didn't start that morning, we would have been so fucking late.
Oh, he said
I don't know. We still waited like an hour.
Yeah, what if we went to the bottom first? We would have been 5 hours late.
Oh god.
Now we would have met the elders while we were down there.
Yeah. He says, again, I do apologize that you did not get the chance to meet all of the elders. Usually it's a chance to see all of them in their glory. And however, after this, do you all plan on heading back to your rooms?
I know we were trying to work on that courier service, so we were probably gonna head to the ground level.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be going that far down. We could just hold on to it for 3 years.
Oh. I repay my debts.
Yeah, so will I in 3 years.
As fascinating as this conversation is, I need to be elsewhere.
Oh, yes.
I stand up and start walking out.
Yeah. He just kind of like waves you off. Still not, meeting eyes with any of you.
Thank you.
He'll just give a slight bow and then walk away because meaning that case.
Yep.
Yeah.
have a good day.
So,
As Kevin leaves with the giant drake,
Mhm.
and you see
So-
all of the guards are still like straight at attention.
If you lock your knees, you're gonna pass out.
No response.
I was gonna say as we go by and I see Impo, I'll just like say bye in like Sylvan.
Yeah. I mean, roll. Real-
Catch, and that makes it even
Better.
better.
Yeah. All right. So
So, do you want to
Uh,
jump down to the bottom and go see if we can get this courier service?
We should probably make sure there's not more bad things happening at the bottom before we jump.
I mean, the only way we could find out is if we're down there.
No, we have eyeballs.
There are 12,000 feet in the air.
If there are people,
I'm gonna go jump,
dead
and I jump off on the one with Featherfall.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you're
was gonna
still
say,
inside. First off,
Oh,
you
She
guys
jumps
have to
off a chair.
decide:
if
are
he
you
shoots
going
jump out the
first,
window.
it's like,
further
where
or
am I going to?
down?
There's more up? I thought we were at the top.
Oh,
No, there's the
No.
staircase. They said,
we're not at surface yet.
"Yeah, you're not at surface yet."
We could jump even from higher.
You could.
no.
I jump out the window.
Let's do it. Go ahead, let's do it.
Love it.
I start walking downstairs.
Gwen, let's do it.
I follow Damien.
Lux,
No.
Kevin,
No, thank you.
Drakey.
No, we are not jumping from higher up.
For the first time, you see Bruno flies over to Gwen. That's walking away. Like, come on.
I pull out a cookie.
It will take it.
Wait, hold on. How close are you to
There's
Drakey?
cookies in the kitchen. I kind of wanna.
Well, if Drakey's following after us, I don't know.
No, I think
you would-
Drakey wanted to go up.
I was gonna say like, Bruno would fly past Drakey.
Does it look mechanical?
No.
Okay.
It is very much a bird.
Mhm.
Ellis will sulkingly follow.
Love it.
Maybe when it's not an important day.
I will carry Gwen.
Thank you.
I'd imagine you give a piggyback on Gwen, and then on top of Gwen is Bruno.
I'm ahead.
Oh, if you're carrying Gwen, that means I can get us all with just one fairy fire. Or fairy fire. Featherfall.
So you can do that no matter what.
Yeah, you better do it near the bottom though, because otherwise we're gonna have a long fucking drop.
You might have to cast it twice. Yeah. That's
How
what
many
we did last
targets?
time.
5.
10, I think.
5.
Oh, that was 10.
I thought 6.
Nope. 5.
Probably 5 plus self.
Too quiet.
Nope, just 5.
Damn.
Choose up to 5 fallen creatures within range.
So, all the important people, and Bruno can fly.
And bear. Gwen doesn't
Secure
need it.
repair.
Bruno Bear.
Yeah, but Gwen doesn't need it.
I'm
There we
holding
go.
on to Lux and
Okay,
Be prepared to break your arms.
so you guys are going up, right?
Hey, I'm above average strength.
No, down.
No, they want to go down.
Oh, they went
Yep.
down.
I wanted
Alright.
to go up.
So the closest
I like
exit
how the GM's like trying to.
Hey. for as much as you guys know, you're unaware of how far up it is to get either to the next bridge or to the surface, the plateau, top of the canyon.
Mm-hmm.
However, you do know that the nearest entrance going down probably about a half hour away. There were a couple from the one that you guys took to get into this side. The nearest one that you passed on the way up was about a half hour. So you guys
I
take
mean-
that half.
Never mind.
Go ahead. You sure? All right. So
Either
you
way,
guys
history could be an hour.
could be. You guys take that half hour down,
Mhm.
and you get to the closest bridge, and you jump.
Just look first. So
Yeah.
what's going on down there?
Look before you leap. All right. So, perception checks for you guys.
Everybody?
Yeah, why not? You're actively looking. I only made them roll earlier because they're the perceptive ones. They would see the motion.
19.
Dope.
I don't see shit.
25.
25.
I don't like these digital dice. Screwing me over.
I know
11.
you
I see more than Gwen.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'll
just-
say
he's
a
hiding
15
away
or
here.
above.
Uh-huh.
You guys look down, and it's hard to like get specifics. But what you can see about the mass crowd is most of them are still on the side that you saw them all move to before. However, you do see like a large crowd of people lining both sides around to the other side. So there's like a large gap of no people with most of the crowd on one side and a little crowd on the other side with like them lining. So there's a large center. And I'll say what did you get there, Mr. Micro?
25.
25. I'll say you specifically you can see very very few individuals traveling in that center portion that is otherwise empty, and they seem to be dragging things out of the center.
Looks like they've still got a mess down there. I don't know if leaping would be worth.
It definitely seems to be less chaotic than it was.
Yeah, it's
Nobody's
just
running in
it's-
panic.
If we went down, we wouldn't really be able to get to Chops.
It's up to you guys.
I mean, today's the
Where-
last day we'd be able to do this possible courier service, though. So
Yeah, where you guys are right now, it is pretty centralized. You would be jumping down into the large mass.
I don't think we
Is
need to go there.
Is there any other bridge we could jump to get us like closer to just home?
I don't.
I mean, I could
really
probably
think
land
you
us
can-
on the bridge to home.
I was gonna say I don't really think you got like horizontal movement with Featherfall.
No,
just
it's
fall
more,
slowly?
Mhm.
Like I
I
said
know
before,
we've
they're
gone up. I don't know how much.
they're very like oddly spaced, both horizontally and vertically. So there's almost no bridges like directly below one another.
Just give me a couple levels and I'll just walk along the wall.
There you go, man.
It's like
I mean, we could take a running leap.
start walking.
I'll say that
Mm-hmm.
if everybody wants to make strength checks, I'll let you attempt to jump to the next closest bridge horizontally.
Want to?
That's up to you guys. I'll say it's about
Alright.
a little
How
higher
much
than
time
midway
does that
down.
Save.
A little
It
higher
would
than
probably
midway
save
down.
you 3 hours ish. 2.5, 3 hours.
That is a lot.
And if we miss, we still
Do
have
it.
Featherfall down at the floor, right?
let's do it.
I'm not missing.
do
So
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Gwen is just not even looking at it. She's just clinging to Lexit and not even looking down.
Move
I'll tell Bear
Fall
to
wider.
I'll tell Bear, since I'm not confident in his ability to jump.
Yeah.
I'll tell him to start walking down on his
Yeah,
own.
just tell him to start walking.
Oh my god.
Well,
Just a mechanical bear by himself in the caverns.
Only
Love
go
it.
well.
Not,
Only
not
go well.
going.
we're jumping.
Yes.
All right.
This is an athletics check.
Are you guys are attempting to get to the next bridge, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll it would be I'll allow it to be an athletics check if you
I'm
have it.
better at that. Could I do acrobatics?
Nah, this is like a strength thing.
This
I was
is
saying,
literally a long
acrobatics
jump.
to see if
Yeah.
you could perform acrobatic stunts.
You absolutely.
As you
If you want to
tumble
do a
into the-
triple
So,
axle back,
I do
Keep
a
in
somersault-
mind, you are
Can I make
carrying Gwen
acrobatics?
while doing this.
Yeah,
Can
but
Yeah.
If I do a flip, can I
So-
count it as acrobatics?
No.
for the
He's like,
athletics,
no.
we're actually doing distance.
Distance. Yes.
I got a 24.
Okay.
I'm proficient in it, and then for the
I'm using a fucking party
inspiration.
inspiration.
Hold it.
for the acrobatics.
My rolls! Yes!
Natural
I have
20.
a logistical question.
Hold on. So
The one with Featherfall failed.
Waffle
Uh-oh.
and Malachi, you guys just both use party inspirations, right?
I called
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's it. That's all three.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what did everybody else roll? Well, first, I'm not even looking at Patrick. What did everybody roll?
This
So-
is a check, right?
I have not
Athletics.
rolled
Strength
yet.
checks or athletics if you have it.
Athletics, because I'm holding Gwen. I got a 24. For the acrobatics, I got a natural 20.
19 for me.
So we're.
So did all of you pass?
I did not roll
Hold on.
because I'm
Yeah, you're
lucky.
being carried.
Luxon, you are
Disadvantage?
carrying. Roll it with disadvantage. Yeah. The
I rolled
strength
a
portion.
natural 20, so that's still 24.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled the
Drakey
acrobatics at
fell.
disadvantage too. Why not?
Break
it's still
failed.
weird.
I definitely would have told you no for Drakey. I didn't have enough spell slots. Fuck, I forgot about Drakey.
Drakey can start walking.
Drakey jumped.
So I'm gonna just run forward.
Drakey's going splat.
Drakey is dead.
Oh no.
Drakey is going to kill several people at the bottom.
Oh, we're falling from 12,000 feet.
Okay. So down the line, Micro,
Mhm.
you got a 20 whatever. You were carrying
Hold
Gwen.
on. I'm good.
You guys are fine.
Awesome.
Are they?
Ellis, what did you get?
So my first roll was a 5.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
My inspiration roll
Yes.
made it a 9.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And Bruno's fine because Bruno flies.
Bruno flies.
Malachi, what did Damon get?
11.
And what did Bear's walking down?
Yep.
Kevin, what did Kevin get?
He got 19.
19. How about Drakey?
So I ran mounted on Drakey, thinking it'd be easier. And halfway through the
Okay.
jump, I realized
He
So
fucking Yoshi jumped Drakey.
I was just gonna ask, if you're on Drakey, you're taking Drakey's score. But
He
having
fucking
seen
Yoshi
Drakey
jumped.
is a creature of land and not sky. You're like, oh shit, he ain't gonna make it. I'm jumping. Okay,
Pushing
so
him down.
so
Hey guys, I have slow fall already.
all right,
I
so
reduce fall damage by 25.
oh boy,
Yeah, do real
So,
good for that
Luxon-
12,000 foot jump.
Gwen and Kevin are good.
I like to imagine.
Are they? I'm the
Now,
one with
hold on.
Featherfall.
So here's the
Hey,
thing,
Reaction is seeing someone falling. You can cast.
Damon, you realize that I'm not gonna make it, but you look over and you guys all jump together.
Uh-huh.
You do see that your three compatriots can make it to where they are trying to go.
And I'm doing fancy shit.
Yeah, he's doing like the corkscrews and Gwen's just going along for the ride. Do you cast Featherfall on them?
Will they? How far down is the
Once
next
I'm at
bridge?
that bridge, I'm fucking dead.
3.5 hours worth of time.
That next
Fucking
I
die.
that
just
next
missed.
bridge.
The thing is, if I cast it on them now, I don't know if it'll last until they hit the bridge.
You're so
Probably will.
the distance vertically is thousands of feet. Where you guys are
Featherfall
jumping,
only does 600.
Yeah, you guys are where you guys are jumping. You can get them easily within the 600. I'll allow that for sure.
So
Yeah.
I'd like to have imagined when Alice had jumped, her foot caught the ledge a bit, so she didn't go as far out. So
I like to imagine they did that, and I got distracted and I fucking tripped as well, just like since we had such close rolls.
I'm just distracting Gwen. So
you
she's
three
not
are
a sense of
like
falling by
arcing,
applying
and these guys are
centrifugal
just
force.
falling. But I'll say you're close enough to hit them with Featherfall. So you get them with Featherfall. You guys are
I don't know, do I? Hmm.
Do
you?
Do you?
You can
Yeah, I'm
kill
gonna.
3 party members?
You could
Or 2?
absolutely rewrite the
It
whole
is-
party right now. You have more
Really?
power in your hand than I do.
We need more.
You want
casters.
to eliminate that half of the party?
You?
Cold week. Cold
What?
week.
What
I mean,
would
it
Damon
is
do?
Darwinism in its finest.
Absolutely.
Except for the fact that they were the strong ones that were able to make the jump.
You
Yeah.
passed.
I
You
must
die for it.
also mention
Sacrifice is strong.
there is also a Drake falling with you guys.
If
If
I
you do the Drake, you don't have to do
if
that.
I
It's-
make it and my Drake doesn't,
me.
I'm gonna release
It's
the
basically-
spell.
So the thing is, I have enough spell slots to save both of us.
Yeah.
The
So
thing is,
if he-
does Damon want to?
If he hits the 3 on the bridge, he can get the rest of you plus the Drake at the bottom.
I'm
No
dismissing
problem.
Drakey. I'm not letting him splatter.
Can you dismiss it with an action?
It's,
Yeah, you can.
greatest feat.
Okay.
Tap it out of existence.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
think it's actually
so-
no action required.
I'm not gonna
Like,
make
you
it.
can
So
do it.
as
Make a good
as
roll
you
for
Yoshi
this,
jump
guys.
off of the Drake, it poofs into divine
So
dust.
you use it, and the only thing you hear in your head is "bitch."
I'll be back.
Let me see if I
Alright.
can find it.
Your summoner's gonna
Alright.
hit the ground like a goddamn dart.
So what does Damon
Horn
do?
first.
Does Damon care about you guys enough?
Yes, because we
It's up
give
to
you
you.
money.
I will say the
Hey,
only
Money that we
the
owe.
only person that has outright told you that they absolutely hate you or does not like to be around you is one of the ones.
Good, Featherfall, those two, and
I
leave
am
him.
holding Gwyn,
You are
and
holding.
she has the money we need to repay him.
I could Featherfall Gwen though, still, and not you.
Hey, you just yank off of his shoulder as she starts slow falling.
Yeah, this is you, my guy.
I witnessed the both of them die.
Hey, I've got
No,
plenty.
he
No,
would
oh no,
get-
he's saving
he
Kevin.
would
He's saving Kevin. Kevin's
You
been
get
nice.
Kevin
though.
and Gwen,
Take your
and
time.
you
I've
just
got
watch
plenty of
Lux and
characters. What
Yeah.
would Damon do?
We made it though.
Yeah.
We made it.
The thing is, it's not breaking law either because he didn't kill you.
That's
Yep.
you, man. Your call.
If you need to roll a dice, you can.
I need to roll a
Whatever
dice.
you do,
Roll it publicly. I want to see.
Odds or evens, micro.
Man,
Ooh, what'll kill me? I got some fun characters.
odds.
the odds
Always
are
with
ever in your
odds.
favor.
Odds. We'll go with
Odds?
odds. Kill me. Do it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Good
You
luck.
added the insult to him, so
no.
Featherfall Gwen and
We
and
killed
Kevin.
a celebrity son.
Hey, no, you still have a chance. You still have a chance. You can if you can hold on to Gwen.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, he
Okay.
just came back, so
Okay.
you came back.
Watson.
That's what the dice said.
And when the DM is like, how the fuck do I
All right, Luxon. Make.
our
Hold
own
on.
version
Hold on.
of the
Hold on.
keyfish?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Let's-
I need you to make a strength saving throw to hold on to Gwen as she starts falling slower.
Gwen's not a big thing to grab onto either.
She's not. You just start.
Yeah, but you
reaching.
did say you had her like this
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you did.
I
Like,
did.
you were
However-
cradling.
But
her.
then she stopped, and you're like, "Oh."
I will.
Alright.
It's a
Can I-
decent DC. I'll say DC 15 strength save.
Okay.
Can I try to hold
Does
on
it-
to him because I'm
Because
terrified?
falling and just holding on to something that you weren't expecting to yank up
Yeah.
like that is going to be
Alright.
difficult.
Malka, you let me choose? We doing black or gold on this?
Gold, you're golden. Please stay alive. I
You're the
didn't. I
golden
didn't want to
celebrity
kill you.
child. Oh boy.
So much money on me too. Whoever finds that body, ooh.
Oh, it's fine. You can stop the damage by
Luckily,
25.
you do have proficiency in strength saves. That is really nice.
Yeah, but I rolled a total 9.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
What
no.
are the
Okay.
chances I can cast Bless on their way down?
Okay, so roll your roll your slow fall.
It's 25.
Roll. It's
Can I-
25.
Oh, it's 25. I thought it was roll.
So-
it's 5 times amongst
So,
level.
question for you,
So I
Rev.
take 25 less damage from this
So,
several
I
thousand.
see Damon cast a spell. I see everyone except that group.
You
Luxon
see
is still falling.
Gwen and Kevin immediately fall slower, and Luxon gets yanked. Like Gwen gets yanked out of Luxon's grasp, and Luxon is still falling.
I think the spell failed him. I'll yell to Bruno to try to help him anyway, and Bruno will try. Now Bruno's still a small creature,
Hold on.
mind you, but
Let me
still
check my
can
weight.
try to fly over and just try to literally fly
Yeah.
at an upward just to slow the descent on Luxon. Probably can't stop entirely.
Yeah.
However,
About
slowing
200
you
pounds of
sig-
stuff.
slowing you significantly though. With
Blowing
the,
a monk significantly is.
It's still. There's still a good chance that's lethal, and the dice have not been in my favor several times in a row,
Mhm.
it seems.
So
I
Bruno's
cast
gonna try.
Bless as he's like ripped away from me? Because that is all I
Hold
can
on.
do.
So I'm like, hey, why is Gwen heavy? And I'm falling? I'm gonna shove Gwen so I don't drag her down, and then I'm, fine.
I'm so sorry.
I got
alright.
characters. It is what it is.
All right. There's no cap on fall damage, right?
Technically, there is.
Technically, there is.
There is.
You
but it
Terminal
does
velocity
make
is
it much
20d6.
more fun.
Yeah, it's 20d6s.
20
500
D6.
feet.
All right.
Me specifically as a DM, I put my rules. I don't cap it, but
Yeah.
It's up to you. How
How
do you wanna
merciful do you want to
all
be?
damage
How
in your
many
game?
pieces-
Because this is going to come up.
You also
no matter
did
what.
state there are typically people on bridges ready to catch people if shit goes wrong.
Yeah, but shit's
yeah,
very wrong.
let's say just so you have an idea, 20d6 is an average of 70.
Oh, he could probably survive that.
Doesn't outright kill me,
That's average.
but that's average.
We could get
Okay.
lucky.
Right.
He could roll 60.
Let's see.
So,
With a max of one.
There's several factors. How do you want to do fall damage?
Okay. Well, first off, let me roll to
how
see if somebody's
fast is
actively on the
Bruno?
bridge.
Okay.
How fast
what?
is Bruno Bird?
Yes, please save him.
How fast?
60.
That can't count.
Okay.
Falling,
People fall at a rate of 500 feet a turn.
Yeah, falling's way.
I mean, so a bird can actively,
I-
plummet faster than bird. It's not just pure fly. Like they can, in the same aspect, they can then also fall, and they
Inflict
have
missile.
angular bodies.
Like missile. Get out of here.
And we are not far apart from each other. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
you guys all
also
together.
already falling.
There's
I'm
a
still
lot going
falling.
on here.
I
was
am
like, I'm still
feeling
falling.
Rambling to Sam, and I'm
anxiety
like,
in my
"Yeah,
belly.
Kill
Yep.
me.
Yeah, because I'm actively still falling. I'm not under Featherfall, so it's not like it's a massive distance.
Now,
If anything, Bro would just have to go sideways for you.
what are the odds that our next mission is surviving a vengeful father?
Oh no, you wouldn't because. he's
Oh,
practicing
so there's no
espionage.
survival. Got it.
Oh no,
You
he's
probably
practicing espionage. It wouldn't be while you're awake.
But does your dad care about you?
Well, we'll just start a game randomly, and I'll be like, "Okay, so did you bring your new character?"
My name is Grim Umbra,
You're right. Okay.
and Damon. You're under 100 health, right? Bye. Power kill.
Oof.
All right. Give me my damage.
I'm still trying to decide if I want that for Tillock.
Hmm.
The ability to just say die.
Nice.
What do you mean?
Power.
Powered kill. Just
Ah.
taking that as a
Very
max level.
like it's very.
Well,
in
to
character.
be fair, Tellock will definitely be at the stage when she reaches that she could just pick it, pick it up.
Because it's definitely
You're a wizard.
It's in that point where it is the most raw, unfiltered power of magic. Is just you. There's
The
no
amount of times that I've had
efficiency,
character
there's
just
there's
die.
no efficiency of compacting
So,
your
Luxon,
mana.
with your reduced fall damage, I don't think you outright died. I rolled 84 points of damage.
84.
Minus your 25.
Did Bruno
Is-
help slow
It doesn't
down at all?
outright die, but does anybody get me?
I mean, Gwen's capable of. She's one of the ones that
Gwen
is up
not
there.
near me.
I also have.
Without
Distance.
falling slowly, I would not have made it to that bridge. I'm at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, you definitely still could have made it without falling slowly.
Your angle didn't change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd be going faster. So did Bruno help?
My downward
Low.
velocity is much
a little
greater
bit,
than
but
it
not
was.
enough
You
to
mean-
make him not unconscious.
Whenever I'm within 120 feet of him,
Okay.
I can distance healing
So
word.
how would I make it to the bridge?
So you guys are still
Your
like
teleport make you fall
Waffle.
slower. That
Correct.
was not.
You're still
We could
moving
use
towards the
adventure
bridge.
timing, which is just
right.
Yeah,
So
it's adventure timing.
I'll say this:
Doesn't need
you
to
hit
be
the
realistic.
bridge, you're unconscious, you're bloody, you're splatted. I'll say that because they're moving slowly towards you, they're not going to get to you in time to heal you. So this is straight
That
up
makes
you
sense.
rolling death saves.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the.
Is there anyone on the
Wait,
bridge at all
we're-
able to just at least help him?
Not
On turn 60. Sorry, I'm trying to do.
I'm
It's-
several
it is
thousand feet down. You're not reaching me.
On turn.
well, he would have had to
7.
get it within 600
Yeah.
feet of it because of Featherfall.
Yeah.
But even then you're not. That's
And Featherfall, you drop what? 60 feet?
a turn.
Yeah,
so
you'd
on
be-
took
turn.
you a minute to get to me,
7.
and I did it in one turn.
Yeah,
So-
he would be. That would be
It-
past
it-
his death saves. Yeah.
So I couldn't be able to get to him.
Do you want me to do this digital Rye or
Yeah, roll them privately to me.
Fendry?
Oh!
You have just killed me by saying that. Private GM.
Who knows? Maybe because the dice are fucking. I just.
One. Oh, I got
Best
it.
part is best part is
It's 2.
Ellis, and you aren't gonna find out about this until like hours
You
later.
can physically see it.
Oh boy.
I see him splat.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
but we don't know if he lived or died until hours later.
It's a big moment. He's 2 and 2.
Two and two.
Okay.
Were you able to cast that bless on him? Because you can't use bless on death saves.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
cast bless as soon as he
well,
threw
it
me
only would
away.
matter for one of them.
No,
make a
it did not make a difference.
It could matter for this last
It
one.
would matter for this last.
It could. It could. Okay, let's go. Come on, Micro.
Any party inspirations, right?
No.
No,
Figure
none.
out.
We used them all in the
Okay.
first.
We used them and both failed too with our rerolls.
I'm sorry.
I
I didn't
thought-
know. I
I
didn't
thought-
know, or I wouldn't have done it.
I thought that was the opposite number. I thought it was a 9 and not a 6. I was excited for a split second.
That was with.
Did you roll your d4?
He did. Okay.
What was it?
8 total.
He rolled an 8 total. So Luxon hits, rolls a little bit, stops on the bridge, blood everywhere, and takes you guys a solid, several minutes to get down to even, be close enough to see exactly how bad it is. And the two of you land, Gwen and Kevin. You guys land on the thing. The rest of you all see him hit and land and skid on the bridge and continue to just whoop down, speedily towards the bottom. Gwen and Kevin, what do you guys do?
I'm going to cast Spare the Died on it. Wait, no, that doesn't.
Nope.
I need gentle
Uh,
repose.
Uh,
I don't have gentle repose.
I haven't picked up anything that can help.
Because it has to be a living fucking creature!
How far away is he from me?
You guys are now landed on the bridge. It's been a few minutes.
About a minute. Yeah.
And he's
You can
just
throw him in the
front of you.
chest.
Yeah.
You
He's just in-
have?
That is not complete.
I'll have at the end of the session.
I don't have anything.
I was like, and me and Damon aren't there. Like because we went and made it.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to the ground floor.
Yep.
I don't have
What's
anything.
worse, everyone was falling slower than me, so everybody saw those.
Well,
skid
no.
marks.
So Damon
No,
wouldn't have hit
Or you did
the
it-
two of them
oh, you
falling
did it in
because
that. I was falling at the
'cause-
same speed as them.
Yeah.
You
Mhm. Yeah.
heard it at the
Yeah, so-
very
Yeah, so
They-
we probably didn't see too much. We saw you hit, and that was
Yeah.
it as we both passed.
Yeah, you guys are still plummeting to the ground. So
I don't
Gwen and
have-
Kevin, what do you immediately do as soon as you land?
And there's no way I'm jumping down safely.
Yeah,
I-
there's a sizable pool of blood starting to seep out from his face.
I
Was
look
there
around.
no one on that bridge?
What's that?
Was there no one on that bridge?
There are a few Dragonborn that have since ran to the sides and are now watching, like obviously like spooked about it, but none of them are running forward to help. Either they can't or they won't.
I look around. Do I see anyone official looking? Guard or
Any way that
So the guards upstairs that you just came from have been the only guards that have really worn any sort of armor or weapons on them. The rest of them have been pretty normal looking. So it's hard to tell. Like I said, none of them are rushing out to help you all. There's maybe a total of 4 of them that are physically up on the bridge that have seen this.
how many people are around me?
Like I said, 4 total.
Cast calm emotions on myself. And
Okay.
anyone 20 feet around me? Because I can't think
Yeah,
of anything to
so-
do right now.
Yeah, like I said, they've all run to the side. They were spooked. They don't know what happened. But they've all since turned and they're like at the edges of the bridge just watching. So they are not close to be hit by your spell, but Gwen is, if Gwen would like to roll. Or I don't know if you
What
can select
Wisdom,
creatures.
wisdom 15, 20 feet humanoids.
You have a DC 15? Jesus.
well,
I mean,
I get hit by it.
He's a paladin, man.
yeah.
12? Yeah.
yeah.
So you are
Linesman.
your emotions are immediately suppressed. And you don't necessarily accept the situation, but you're not as panicky as you were a second ago, as the light of his spell.
Not as
you.
frightened.
I'm not gonna try to prestidigitation up the blood. Try healing him, closing the wounds at the very least. There's not a whole lot I can do.
Yeah.
Kevin, can you pick him up?
I'm way too far.
No, you're there with
You're
him.
Right next to him.
literally
Right next to
to me.
You are next to him.
Yep. It's the 3 of you on the bridge. You, Gwen, and Loxon.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pick them up. Where do we take him though?
I don't know. Are there healer? Are there? And I just kind of look at the dragonborns.
I mean,
They're a good bit away from you.
people jump all the time. Where's the people who fix it if something goes wrong?
I don't know. We could.
Yeah, you look around, and like I said, there are individuals that do catch people on the bridges, but they're not on every bridge. There's not enough people that have the capability.
We could. No, I don't want to jump again. But
Do we go lower? Would that be the fastest way to find help?
Maybe that would.
How we lose the other half of the party? They jump.
You know what?
I look over the edge. Does it look like it's more populated lower down?
So, like I said previously, you guys are jumping down in
Into
like
the
a
thickest.
crowd of people.
We don't have a lot of time.
If it's the only way, I'm down to jump.
Make a perception check for me, the two of you.
That is. Oh shit! What's my perception? Oh, 17 total.
17 total. So Kevin, you look over too many people. Gwen, you do see that on one of the sides of the bridges at the bottom, there is one of those like sectioned off areas at the bottom that were like landing pad areas. Now you can't tell from up here whether or not somebody down there has the capability to get you guys, but you do know that that's what they're set up for. So that's up to you.
The safest route would be that landing pad, but that's if
Wait,
someone's there. There.
I don't see it where.
She points it out to you. You
Okay, so
eventually, yeah.
Aim for that.
That's it.
I'm gonna jump.
Are you grabbing the body before you
Yep,
jump?
I'm carrying the body. I'm jumping.
Yep. All right. So you guys run over to the side.
Mhm.
You line up where the landing pad is, and you guys jump.
Mhm.
And then Ellis and Damon, you guys hit the ground. You're in a crowd of people, like to the point where you guys can barely see one another as you guys land. And immediately, like there's not a lot of shoving and stuff going around, but people do, like, you do catch an elbow or two as people are trying to make room for these two new bodies that are just squeezing in the mass. What do you do immediately?
Immediately,
Yep.
I cast Beast Sense on Bruno.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I cast Animal Messenger on Bruno.
Okay.
And it just says, "Is he okay? Is he alive?" And Bruno will go flying up as fast as he can up.
Okay. And I'll say you guys fall pretty quickly. You probably get to them before they jump. Can they respond to that?
So Animal Messenger it'll come up, it'll say that.
Yeah.
Beast Sense, I am looking through it like a fine familiar.
Gotcha.
So if they say anything, I will know.
So as the two of you are rushing over to jump from the landing pad, you get that from Ellis.
No, he's
Oh, it's Bruno flying. You see the little blue jay.
But you hear Ellis's voice.
Yeah, but you hear
Come from
Ellis's
Bruno.
voice.
No, he something went wrong. He hit, and he's not. I don't know what to do.
Ellis will swap back to her site. Look at Damon.
Yeah.
And deck him across the fucking face.
Roll to hit.
Was proficiency bonus.
boy.
I took off my freaking unarmed strikes. I was like, I'll never fucking use that.
Like
Yeah,
all
I'll
this
never
sad stuff
fucking
going
use
on.
it.
I'm sitting here bopping to some music, looking at barbarians.
You could have left if you were a barbarian.
17.
Oh, no. 17. So hit
17
me?
does not hit.
17 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Yeah, so you swing and Damon just...
I'll let it hit.
Yeah, so you don't have your... Yeah. All right, so yeah, you clock him across the face for what? Negative points of damage?
No, I have a flat strength mod, so 1
Okay.
point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Okay, so
I need... Alice, roll a d20 for me.
That was really weird. It like literally like sat on an edge for a moment. Like I was like, is it cocked? What is it? 8.
8. Okay, so lucky you don't start a fight in the crowd, but Yeah, so like you clock Damon, and you guys aren't like next to one another because you guys landed with in between. So you like push through people to clock him in the face, and people start shoving back. But they give you guys a little bit of a space, and nobody really gets involved.
Why didn't you cast a spell on him?
I cast a spell on them.
No,
and
you
I just
didn't.
kind of readjust my glass. It didn't go right.
I just don't believe you. Strav, like, why?
And I turn and start walking
Towards where?
towards one of the edges to where I could probably find some stairs leading up.
Okay. Ellis, what do you do as he walks away?
There's a moment where Ellis goes to reach for her bow.
Mm.
She'll stop, and then she'll switch over to Bruno Vision. What is happening up top?
We're jumping.
You switch back as the two of them leap off the edge.
The people in the crowd go, why?
Yeah, so
Bruno will just dive after them,
Yeah,
and
you guys
I'm in Ellis Vision.
plummet. Bruno is dive bombing next to you guys. You just see like this blue blur.
How I wish I grabbed Featherfall.
As you guys get closer and closer to the edge, you do see some people down below on the landing pad, and they do hit you with Featherfall as you get close to the ground.
That
And
would have
you
been the
touch that
worst way.
shot.
There's no one there. Pop!
Ooh.
Party gone.
I did roll for it. I was like, oh my god, please. I think this music's too bopping for this.
Dude, tell me what, I'm listening into Pieces, ironically, by Sum 41.
I'll
And
go sprinting over in the direction.
as we are getting closer, I'll be like, "Is there a healer? Is there someone?"
Yeah, you're like shouting into the crowd, and there are a few people here that are like the guards and people in place for like the actual catching of people. But they're like panicking too. They like you see one, you're like, it's been a while, and they say a few things in Draconic because you don't understand anymore, and
I
they
did
go
not
off.
comprehend language earlier.
Is it still
That
up,
was a
though?
while ago. That was like an hour ago.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they sprint off. One of them goes off into the crowd, and you don't know how long that's gonna take. If they know where they're going, you guys, a few minutes go by, and you see Ellis kind of shouldering through the crowd and over to you guys.
And she's just like stunned by
Yeah.
the scene.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like turning around with the body, seeing if anybody is gonna. Does anybody look like they're coming to help?
Oh, wait, they made it near us?
I'm not
You
much
went
though.
off. Ellis is just pushing through the crowd towards where they're at because she would have known because of Bruno.
Oh, I thought they were still like way up. I didn't realize they made it down to the same level.
And then they
as
jumped
us.
down.
I
They jumped down.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize they went like to where we were though.
We didn't know.
I would have followed then.
Well, you went
Well,
off.
I didn't
We
know
were
that.
stairs going up.
You had no idea that they would have jumped.
Oh, fair.
She
Yeah,
knew because of Bruno. Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, Ellis, you go, and I mean, Luxon doesn't look bad off. They clean up the blood. They close all the wounds. He's just broken.
I can't.
And like, she'll just immediately go down, start trying to feel for pulse, heartbeat.
Can't fix him. I don't know how to fix him. I don't know what to. I can't bring him back. I don't know what to do.
Alice just glares like as pissed as you've ever seen her, just in like the direction towards like the stairways that go up towards the way that Damon had walked.
We need to find a healer. We need to Um, how how much money do you have? How much?
I have I've little over 100 gold.
I've got the 100.
Nope.
There might be if we use cadence. How if we might be able to find something?
Where do we go? Where do we take him? I haven't seen
I-
any place.
I don't know. Just gonna fumble with the pamphlet, see if there's no. It just had the roots, right? There's no identifying like hospitals or medicines
No.
or anything
So
like that.
you guys are all there panicking, and you know these guards see Ellis checking for a pulse and whatnot. And the one says, in common, healer maybe, not sure how long. Very broken. You
call it,
obviously can see that it's like not their language of choice.
I'm gonna take this moment to cast comprehend language, burning. At this point, so many points. I'm down.
Yep.
I'm down a lot of spell points right now.
Sorlock.
So I'm gonna cast comprehend language. Speak Draconic. I can understand mostly.
That's what he said.
Yeah. In Draconic, he says, you can understand this?
Yes, not good at speaking.
He just kind of gives you a nod. And then in Draconic, he says, I sent for a healer. I don't know if they'll be stationed where they should be, but it's going to take a while.
What's going on? What are they sending
Um,
someone?
They sent for a healer. They don't know if they're gonna be where they're supposed to be. It could take a while.
Well, how long do we have?
I don't know. I've never.
So what I need to know right now, are you guys staying here? Or are you going to attempt to take Loxton's body elsewhere in attempts to, try to find somebody on yourselves?
I don't know where we'd go. And if we move and the healer shows up,
I think right now we're just staying put. Cause
I can see if I can try to find someone. You'd stay here. I'll sleep Bruno with you for a bit. I will quickly look up in my dictionary word for healer in Draconic, and I'm just gonna be running wherever I can, just screaming for a healer in Draconic.
Okay.
Pushing through crowds if I need to. I'm small. I can kind of.
So, Alice, you go off and you do that. You get very little response. You have a few people that try to approach you with Draconic to like converse with you and like ask you what's wrong and whatnot, and you can see the concern on their face. But most of the common people here don't speak much common. You get very broken pieces here and there. Like it's very confusing. It's hitting you all at once. Gwen and Kevin, you guys, about 5 minutes after Ellis breaks off to try to locate somebody on their own, the individual that was sent out, a little while ago, comes back and, they have a very quiet, brief conversation with the one. They turn to face you guys, and in Draconic, they say, all of the healers are attending their own wounded from what happened earlier on in the day. They're all taken. Nobody can get to your friend.
Gwen just breaks down, sobbing. There's no way to pay for one to get here, or
Can we take it to them?
we'll run to them. We'll
In Draconic, he says you can, but they'll have a line. I don't know if they're gonna get to you. You're not one of ours. Sorry. They do point in the direction that the crowd has broken, like further down, and they will give you directions. They tell you that there is an old entrance in one of the sides that monsters broke out of earlier in the day, and there might be some healers by to treat the wounded.
Kevin, let's try going this way. It's the best chance we're gonna get. It's all the healers are taken for now, and we're not one of them. This is all we can do.
I'm gonna just start walking, and hopefully somebody helps us.
Okay. So you guys go off into the crowd, and are you're moving in that general direction that they. Okay. Ellis, as you're screaming and hollering, you get grabbed on the shoulder like hard, and you get spun around, and you see a purple dragonborn stop you. And in common, they say, "What do you need?"
One of our friends, we jumped out the side, and I don't know why, but one of us didn't cast Featherfall on them, and they crashed and landed on the bridge, and they're not breathing. We're trying to see if we can do anything to help.
Were one of the healers not present?
No.
Give me a moment. And they break off into the crowd for only a split second. And they come back with a young dragonborn. Blue scales. And they say to you in common, "She speaks not a lick of your tongue. She is training. Take me where your friends are."
Okay. I will switch into Bruno Vision so I can see where the fuck they are, because now they have moved.
They have moved. You're watching them go in not an opposite direction, but like a perpendicular direction of where you headed off to.
And I will have Bruno kind of go up so I can get a visual, see direction, and then I will start leading them in the way that they're going, using Bruno as a guide.
Yep. All right. So at this point, I'll say about it would probably take about 5 minutes or so before you guys cross paths. And you guys would have both broken through the crowd of people to get into that center portion that was kind of cleared out.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a mess. You see bodies, several bodies, like not a ton, but there's a good dozen or two bodies of random dragonborns on the ground. Not all dead. There's some, just down, grabbing limbs, like just unable to like get up and physically move away from the area. But you also see 3 bull-like beasts that are mechanical in nature. It seemed they are the cause of whatever this commotion was, but they have been taken down. And yeah, you guys break through. Gwen, Kevin, you guys are still moving. You know, you're just beelining through this center portion. You know, fuck whoever says what, and you know, there's wounded around you. You guys don't care. Ellis, you break through and you see them crossing this open area.
Gwen,
What? Ellis?
Ivy Healy. She doesn't speak any common, but still she can help.
Um. Okay, I can understand Draconic.
I will point towards Lux's dead body. I will flip to like I'm like flipping through a fucking like dictionary. This to say like single words like dead,
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, she just gives you a nod and she goes into a pouch at her side and she pulls out this diamond in her hand and she goes over to Damon's body. She pulls out a holy symbol and she puts the two together and she starts praying. You see this silvery blue light kind of like start to erupt from her holy symbol, and the diamond disappears into dust and it kind of gets absorbed into Luxon's body. And nothing happens. And she turns in Draconic. She says, It's been too long. My spell's not powerful enough.
I just look towards, Gwen.
She said it's been too long, and she's not powerful enough to.
Does she know anyone else? Anywhere else we can go?
The purple dragonborn, says in Draconic and relays that information for you guys. And she says in Draconic, I mean, one of the stronger healers, but I don't know which are capable and which are not. I'm just learning. You would have to petition to see one of them. I wouldn't know how.
We'd have to petition to see.
Yeah, this dragonborn's like barely older than a child, like a teen, like a preteen.
Yeah, we'd have to petition to see a older, a better healer, but they don't know how. They're just. Okay.
I'll flip over. Say thank you.
In this commotion, and it's been like a good 20 plus minutes. Where is Damon going? You said you're trying to find home. You're just going back to the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to find one of the entrances that go up. You don't know if it's one of the ones that lead directly where you're going, but it's easy enough to ask for directions. Not everybody speaks common, but eventually you can get like very loose directions to get to the guests area. And yeah, Damon's just heading home.
Got it. Barbarian sounds real fun.
So
I've never played a Dragonborn before.
If there's any place we're gonna find one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's this Dwarven, alchemy guy that we met.
Be the new artificer, because I don't think he's in the party.
Oh, me and Micro are talking about like doing shared fucking backgrounds.
Yes. If I'm not, he's not.
Oh boy. Okay. So
That sucks. I really did want to play an artificer too.
Okay.
Well, make a new one.
I don't like playing the same. I mean, like
fucking evil.
Okay.
He wasn't evil, just didn't care.
Awful evil, you dipshit.
Not evil in that.
Yeah, so you guys get directed to that area that they were originally telling you about. And
I was gonna say, if there's people on the way that I can help with just like a healing word or any of my healing abilities?
There are several injured Dragonborns spread around this, open
I'll
area.
just do what I can because nothing I can do for him at the moment.
Right,
So,
right.
I'll just burn all my spells
You
and
spread the love, hand out
healing light.
cookies.
Mhm.
And then you guys make a beeline to where they told you.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we'll end this. And
Interesting episode.
Yes. So at the start of next session, we'll figure out whether or not you guys find a way to revive Luxon. And that'll hinge on whether or not Micro and probably Malachi have new characters. Malachi and Micro, well, yeah, both of you guys should probably have one on standby. Malachi's, yours is more RP dependent, and Luxon is just dependent on
Let's be honest.
healing
If he stays dead, Damon ain't staying.
Well,
Even if
the
he comes
thing-
back,
the
Damon
thing
is
is,
pro.
I was gonna say, even if he comes back, there's still a
They could
chance.
stay alive.
Yeah.
So have one on standby.
Played a
Oh,
lot. Never
Do you
seen
mind
a
me playing
wild
another
man
Artificer?
barbarian.
Since I
I
really haven't got to do anything with him.
I mean, it's early enough. I wouldn't mind as long as you came up with something good, something tasty.
I've
Yeah,
never
I would do a
played
completely
Wild
different
Magic
roleplay
Barbarian,
style.
And the place where magic is more primal. That
I
seems
like
the
it.
place.
I like
I
it.
literally don't know this class.
So I'm just walking around with a leaking
You
body.
guys are still, well, she patched the wounds up, but you guys are headed towards where you were told that these creatures came into the city at. You were told that there might be some healers over that way.
I just
and-
say, mechanical bulls, mechanical bear.
So, oh boy.
Thought it'd be a safe jump.
It was
So did
fine
I.
until the artificer didn't cast Featherfall on that specific person.
So did I. My dude, it was.
I don't understand how that
I
happened.
was rolling so well. I had
Well,
no
hey, if I would have
idea.
passed that jump, I would have been with him and I would have cast it on him.
I mean, your death. We're gonna put quotes
The
around it
only
for now.
RP with Damon.
Well,
would
he's
be-
dead, so his death.
Yeah. The only RP with Damon
made her
would be
jump
predicting
off on
whether or
her own.
not Ellis kills him. Or lets him walk away.
Okay,
That
so
will be what the RP is deciding.
so we had 6 to 12 horrible rolls that turned into something dying.
It w- like the chances of living were in my favor, but dice got
Yeah, by a fucking million. There were like
Chances
so
of-
many fucking.
The chances of landing were in our
Kinda.
favor.
Kind of really regret getting that one. Using the save in the beginning with the avatar.
Dude, my brain, when Micro was rolling, he rolled pretty good and then
Hold
really
up.
low. And
It
then
was
pretty
a-
good.
First
and
one,
low.
15, then 5.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
14, then 8. And then I'm like, oh, the bless. I rolled d4 for that 8. 1.
He rolled a 1.
Ugh.
And then the last roll,
Nice.
it rolled out,
Was
and
a
I
6.
thought it was a 9. In my brain, I was like, "Yeah, let's go!" And then I saw the total was
and a
8.
2.
I was like, "Wait, that doesn't math, right?" Ah.
I feel so bad.
I
I wasn't that
tried.
attached to the character yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man,
He was very
there will be repercussions later on, depending on what happens.
If it
so,
makes you feel better, I would have died too.
So,
I want you. If Damon survives, he better become a BBAG at some point.
hey, I was thinking on it. Do you still want me to make that character sheet for his dad?
that would probably be a good idea.
Alright, just give me a level whenever you decide on that, and
Yeah.
I'll and if it was any
Level
items or anything.
20.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, Maybe start at like 15 or 16, and we'll go from there, depending on how I'm feeling.
Well, he's a famous
Alright.
adventurer, so he's got to be at least 16.
Famous adventurer in this age.
At
Yeah.
least 16.
You know, in theory, if we
Ooh.
can get the courier service, we can send him
Can't revive shit. He's a
This-
sorcerer.
This whole
Body.
session, death and couriers. Like nothing about Bahamut, nothing about just death and couriers.
I could do an alchemist.
Look, it felt weird asking the Avatar
just-
guy about Avatar stuff. So I was like,
The only thing I don't like about alchemists is their experimental elixir is awful.
Yeah, it gets like this is I don't want it.
It's good, but not being able to pick just makes it bad.
Yeah, I'm either a barbarian or a rogue into this.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream
Being a
here.
Barbarian.
okay.
Hey, did we level
Yeah.
up from Luxon's spreading?
Yeah.